On today's part of my take, we have Sam Darnold on the show. We interviewed him at TEU. It was awesome in person. Great talking to Sam Darnold. We also have the Mount Rushmore of peas. Great Mount Rushmore. We're back after the week off, July 4th, so we got a lot to talk about. We got Who's Back of the Week. We got a Monday reading, and it is all brought to you by the greatest beer ever created. That is Coors Light. I've seen the mountains. They are so blue being tweeted at us. It has been a great week for Coors Light. Everyone thinks about the day they'll eventually get to retire and enjoy all the freedom that comes with it, especially you, Hank. But who says we have to wait decades before we get to kick back and chill out, take advantage of that free will, and spend the summer chilling like a retiree, Hank, and pair those moments with Coors Light, the beer that's made to chill. It's a beer that's made to chill, pairs well with a retired state of mind, Hank. The mountains on the bottles and cans even turn blue when your beer is cold, so you know when it's time to grab another, perfect for all your summer plans or lack thereof. No judgment here. This summer, chill like you're retired with Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/take. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. CoorsLight.com/take. Coors Light, the coldest, best beer ever created. It is summertime. It is Coors Light time. Tweet us those mountains when they turn blue. Nothing better in the world. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Part of My Take. Today is Monday, July 10th, and the boys are back. Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Good to see all of you.
It's a great to be back. We had the week of 4th of July off, so we haven't talked to the people in a while. I hope everyone enjoyed Dungeons & Dragons on Friday. I certainly did. Tim Woods is a legend. But, boys, where should we start? I mean, I was thinking about it. I was trying to recap everything that happened this past week. And there's only one way to start, and I know everyone's going to be like, oh, Victor Wembanyama and Britney Spears. No, it's our guy Joey Chestnut being the greatest American of all time and literally saving the 4th of July for America.
Yeah, that's when he goes between being the greatest athlete to ever compete in a sport to being an absolute legend, a living legend, the Paul Bunyan of chugging Grizzlies. Because this dude was fucking... He walked out of the locker room when they canceled the event, and the look on his face was just one of utter sheer determination. I said that they should put that face on money. That should be a portrait that exists on, like a $4 bill, however much a hot dog costs. That should be on that denomination of currency because he was determined he was going to make that thing happen come hell or high water, and then he stepped out there. And, yeah, it wasn't his best performance, but given the circumstances – he still dominated everybody and put his best foot forward, continued the streak. Dude is a legend.
They tried to freeze him out. We know what happens to the buns. He told us what happens to the buns when they sit out. They get stale. They're harder to eat. He still dominated. 16th championship. I know that people think maybe we get a little hyperbolic when we talk about Joey Chestnut in terms of the greatest of all time. I don't think we're doing it enough because this past 4th of July, not only did he, cement himself even further better than everyone else, never going to be touched, but he's also maybe on a short list of greatest Americans of all time.
He saved the sport. He saved eating. Like the list of people that you can count that have done something of that magnitude, it's Joey Chestnut and it's Teddy Roosevelt when he saved football. When he he turned it into the woke football league where you're not allowed to have people die on the field anymore. But it was such a great moment because we were all bummed out when the hot dog eating contest was canceled. Everybody was just pissed off. Like, what are we going to do before the barbecue starts? This is what we do every 4th of July. It's appointment television. We get amped up about it. And he as an individual made sure that it happened. He's like, we're going to do this fucking thing. And then he did the fucking thing.
He's up there. If we did a new Mount Rushmore of greatest Americans of all time, it's Joey Chestnut. Who else?
Get TJ off. Get Thomas Jefferson. That dude's he's a fraud. Off. Overrated.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm trying to think who else.
If we're talking just like sucking down hot dogs, I feel like Nancy Reagan might have a say up there.
Throat coat? Yeah, it's been a while since she's gone viral for being the throat coat.
Imagine if she competed in the
going.
Nathan's hot dog eating contest. That would be a matchup.
Yes, a hologram Nancy Reagan.
Yeah.
That would be great if we just did. It's like when they do like what this horse would look like against Secretariat.
Yeah.
And they just did that as an animation. Maybe you get like the Monday Night Football graphics going again.
Nancy's sucking them down
Nancy
like Mike and Ike's.
She's swallowing them like pills.
Yeah, Tic Tacs.
Yeah. She's like when you give your dog pills, you just put them into like a little peanut butter capsule. Gulp.
No, it was great
and
though. I was so happy that we at least got to have the contest. It was a great moment for America.
It really was. The other things that happened, so Victor Wembanyama, welcome to America, buddy. No way to like be introduced to our culture and our world than have Britney Spears try to grab your ass and then have it become like an international incident on your second week in this country. I still don't really know what the big issue was watching the video. I like what was that she tried to grab him, a security guard kind of swiped, and then she almost hit herself in the face.
Yeah,
it was the way the news came out, because the report came out the day before, and everyone used their own imagination, thinking that his security guard like punched her in the face. Yeah. And then once the video came out, I was like, oh, this is
nothing.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. This was a story that I saw the headline and I was like, okay, I don't really need to read past this headline. I'm not sure if this even happened. It was like TMZ needed something to write about. So, and they are the king. It's them and our good friend Robert Little at Black Sports Online. TMZ and BSO, they know how to write a fucking headline. And
they do.
So they got everybody's attention on an otherwise slow news day. It
would be great if the most shocking part is Britney Spears knows who Victor Wembanyama is, maybe a big like hoop head, like maybe she's a baller, but that would be great if like ESPN hired her for maybe some of the vacancies on NBA Countdown. Like how great would that be? Britney knows ball.
How high did she have to reach up in the air to grab his ass?
Yeah.
I imagine that his ass is probably like above the top of her head. He's probably and
I gotta say, because he's playing right now in a summer league game, and I think he's playing better than his first one. I know that we're a Victor Wembanyama podcast. We've staked our reputation on it. Everyone will remember this. It would be so fucking funny if he was a bust.
No, Big Cat, I think you're kind of misconstruing what our point was. Like we're already right about Victor Wembanyama. We've said that he's the best prospect in the history of the NBA draft.
True.
What he does with that from this point on, that's on him. But he went first overall. We nailed that one.
So if he's a bust, like that would be funny, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be pretty funny.
1,000,000%.
No, Hank? Why not?
I don't think he's going to be a bust.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either, but it would be kind of funny.
It would be very funny, yes.
I mean, busts are sad. Busts are sad.
Yeah.
Greg Oden, like that's sad.
That was different though. That was like more about injuries. If he just like wasn't good at playing basketball, that'd be funny.
You know, okay.
But
you're
that's
right, Hank.
Impossible with his size. The only way he's a bust is if injuries.
Okay, so I agree, Hank. Busts are sad. What if he just sucked really bad this year and then became like an all-time great? That would be funny.
Yeah.
So how many first-round picks do the Thunder have right now? They've got I know they have 35 draft picks. I think like 15 of them are first-round picks.
I think they have one of the Rams picks.
Is it possible for the Thunder to what would be the amount of first-round picks that the Spurs would accept for Victor Wembanyama?
Ooh, I don't know, but the Thunder don't need it. They have Chet.
I know.
I can't wait to watch Chet and Victor go at it.
We've got Victor Wembanyama at home. Victor Wembanyama at home. Chet Holmgren.
Yeah. It's going to be like I actually think both of them will be relieved when they play each other.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're not going to get bodied.
Yeah.
They're just gonna like pirouette around each other for 48 minutes. And just like do a little dance.
I actually think that when they play against each other, they're going to see that as an opportunity for them to be able to back down somebody finally. And so they're going to start like throwing their tiny little bodies around into each other.
Yeah. Be like, look at this. I'm a real man.
Yeah.
It will be a mano y mano. But yeah, that was quite the story. That was also one of those like, hey, we're in the middle of July, not a lot to talk about. Let's just run the Victor Wembanyama Britney Spears storyline for 4 days straight.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a great headline. I have a goddamn, I feel really, really old, and I wish that I didn't read this today.
Oh, no.
So the Nationals drafted Dylan Cruz from LSU. That dude's a beast, by the way. LSU players went 1 and 2 in the MLB draft.
Yeah, Skeens went to the Pirates.
Yeah, and they asked Dylan Cruz like who his idols were growing up playing baseball. And he said that as a kid, he modeled his swing after Bryce Harper.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish that he had never said that. I already love him because he's going to be an awesome player in Major League Baseball. He's a great college player. But I just really wish he had said any name except for Bryce Harper.
Dude, that's kind of like we joked about it when Brandon Miller said that Paul George was his GOAT. But I saw another clip of another prospect being like, Paul George is my favorite player. And I was like, this maybe is like this is what the future is. Like, we need to stop saying like MJ, LeBron. Just ask like, who's your favorite player? Because for a lot of these kids, like if you're 18 years old, what is that? Do the math. 2015 is when you were 10 years old you were too young probably to like even understand the Heat. LeBron, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts. Delhi was my favorite player growing up.
It's just fun. That's a bummer. I can't believe you just told me that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That sucks. All right, other news. Damian Lillard. I'm so sick of him. I already was sick of him, but I'm more sick of him. The report. I don't know if it came from him, but maybe his agent basically being like, I want to go to the Heat and nowhere else. He's done a really good job of taking like the best goodwill that any player's ever had and just finding like how quickly can I erode all of this.
Yeah, I don't know how serious he is about that. I mean, he does want to go to the Heat, obviously, but when he says, I don't want to play, I won't play for any other team, if they do trade him to a different team, is he really just going to sit out the entire time? Does he have that in him?
Crazy.
But I think that's the only leverage that he has is to say that he would do that. I don't know if he'd actually follow through, but I'm still. You know what they should do? Threads, the new Twitter, that should just be a Dame Lillard free app. No Dame Lillard discussion on Threads.
I'm down for it. By the way, should we talk about Threads? I'm already. It was fun for like 2.5 days.
Yeah, me too. I haven't used it in the last 2 days.
I've just. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it now because I just don't. There's nothing. It's too nice. It's a bunch of people like trying to go viral by being like asking like questions like what is everyone having for dinner and shit like that. I tried to play that game for like a day and a half, got bored. Like I think I'm done. I think I'm done with it.
You know what's the worst part?
Yeah.
You can't delete it, or you're gonna delete your Instagram as well.
Oh,
if you try to delete it, it'll delete your Instagram account.
They got you. They got Zuck, you crafty minx.
That's why I never got it.
Yeah,
it is funny. It is funny, like on a bigger scale of like the all the like anti-Elon guys being like, well, Zuck will save us.
Yeah, he's
the guy who like 4 years ago, like the whole country was having a crisis about Zuckerberg, like. You know, like swaying elections and all this shit, and like how he was.
He had
like
to go to Congress.
Yeah, he had to go to Congress. They're like, no, he's not Elon. It's cool. We'll just give him all of our information.
We have the collective memory of a goldfish in this country. It's really wild that Zuck is now the good guy in a battle between like Zuck and Elon Musk. I think they both suck, but it was fun for the first 2 days because everybody pretty much treated Thread like it was a burner account. Like what they said there didn't matter at all. And there's definitely going to be some people that do get canceled for their jobs in like 7 years when they look back at what you put on Thread for like the first 2 days. When everybody was just like firing off takes left and right. It's like, oh, it's a new social media app. It was like Twitter in 2009, 2010, where people were just like saying whatever. Like 10 years from now, there's going to be a congressperson that has to get in front of a microphone and be like, it was the lyrics to a rap song that I was putting up there. Okay, listen, it was Thread. It was the Wild West. At this point, it wasn't real. But yeah, I'm with you, Big Cat. I have not been on Thread in the last 2 days after just like doing nothing but random top 10 lists of things. Yeah. And then it's like, oh yeah, that app. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, the first day and a half was exciting. It was like, because there's nothing going on. Ooh, new app. And then as soon as I realized that I was following a bunch of people that I'm following for their pictures, not their thoughts, and now they're giving me their thoughts.
Bonk.
I don't need their thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, that's guys and girls. Yeah.
I follow Russillo for his pictures.
Yeah, followers. Oh, the J-Lo one. I gotta find it. J-Lo had one where I was like, I think it was the moment I was like, I think I'm done with this app forever. Hold on, I gotta find it because everyone's just too nice too. They're all like, everyone's like, oh, this is nice. I'm getting here. Did you see Dane Cook? He was like, this place is so nice. Like all this community that we built. It's like, dude, we've been on this for a fucking 24 hours.
Yeah.
What are you talking
really,
about?
Really strange stuff. It's
very
It also sucks having to, first thing in the morning, now there's another app that you have to log on to and see what's going on. Now you've got to go Twitter, Instagram, Thread right in the morning, or else you're going to feel like, oh, I'm missing out on something.
And you know what's going to happen to us.
Thread, I feel like if anything happens on Thread, it's just going to be on Twitter, and probably vice versa. Like,
yeah,
I don't think you need both.
J-Lo said, next thread, hummingbirds appear to me in some of the most important moments of my life. What's your spirit animal? I was like, I can't do this. I can't. This is why we have bullying on Twitter.
Sloths.
Like this, we cleaned out Twitter to be brutally honest about everything.
Sloths because they're lazy and they sleep all day and you only see them when you're on vacation, Hank?
Yeah.
Did you see your theories proved corrected? The Island Boys were making out on Threads?
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that's true.
Yeah, twins.
All twins. All twins.
They were
The
making
Island Boys
out
were
on
making
Threads?
I actually never saw it.
It was
but
for
someone on
OnlyFans.
Twitter
They have an
said
OnlyFans. They were kissing, and then they're like, come check out our OnlyFans.
I saw it on
Okay.
Twitter and said it was on Threads.
That should be the sign that the internet was a bad idea.
The whole thing is a bad idea.
Officially a bad idea. If like people are, if twin boys are making out with each other to drive subscriptions to their OnlyFans as a promotional stunt, everyone needs to log off. You should not be allowed to use the internet in the summer.
I like that it's like twin brothers kissing. We were fine with the guy who's just publicly been letting his wife get railed for the last week in Adam 22.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is in terms of like the internet delivering on down sports times. It was fun for that.
Yeah.
Like I appreciated Zuck doing it when he did it because there really was nothing going on, and like, hey, let's all fuck around on an app for a couple days and then we'll forget it until some type of controversy happens, and we'll go back on it and then we'll forget it again.
Yeah. It did fill a nice purpose there. It gave us something to do for those 2 down days. I had another drunk idea. We could get into that real quick because I'm sure that a lot of people out there have thought about this at some point, but we need to make it happen as a reality. I've been playing a lot of golf recently. I've gone out with Hank a couple times here in Chicago, and they need to make a fucking golf ball with a chip in it that you can locate on your phone when you lose it in the woods or in a bush or in tall grass. We've spent, like $50 billion on an F-22 to shoot down a hot air balloon. I think that the technology exists out there to put a chip in a golf ball. They have 20,000 of them at every Topgolf that you go to. Now, I understand the naysayers will be like, well, then you won't have to buy new golf balls because you'll just always be able to find them. No, that's how you use American ingenuity. You make the chips slowly wear down so they are only good for like a couple months, and then you have to re-up on new balls. But this needs to happen. I know that we probably have somebody out there from TaylorMade that's listening right now. Let's make a golf ball with a chip in it. We're way overdue for that.
Apple Tag.
Yeah.
Apple Tag.
Yeah, AirTag.
They got it.
AirTag it.
They got it.
They have it? They
Yeah.
created
Who's
that?
they?
TaylorMade TP5. Oh, wait.
Oh, he's reading the.
I mean,
onion right now.
TP5s are the best golf balls, but
I've been
they don't have a
playing
chip in them.
TP5s are the best golf ball.
Yeah. I have an entire rack of TP5s, and I burn through them like nobody's business because shut up, Hank. There's not a chip in them, so I lose them all the time. Give me a
Also,
ball
you
with a
would-
chip in it. It's not that
They
hard.
wouldn't have to worry about it because, like, if you go in the water, you're not going to go get it.
Yeah.
If you hit it in deep grass, you're not going to go get it.
Well, yeah,
You're
what
still
if
gonna
the
have to
chip
buy new
explodes
balls.
in the water?
Yeah.
There are GPS golf balls. They're
Okay.
about
Well, they
$30
need to be incorporated
$30 a ball?
into everyday
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, but so PFT, the only downside if we're just in the trust tree and we're just pretend we're in Shark Tank, what then it kind of is a bad thing because like I'll hit it in the woods and then I'll just like wait till no one's looking and then drop it right by the woods.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat anyways.
Right, but like people you want to. I don't want to know where my ball is. People are like, why do you have so many balls? You only need one ball. And it's like, well, I don't want to hit it out of because when I hit it out of bounds, I hit it out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh, me too. And I'll just if it's more than 100 yards off the fairway, I'll probably just let it go. But
if I can't see the ball within the first pass through, it's like that one's gone.
It would
forever.
make golf so much more fun. The rounds would go faster. It would be better. Just let's make it happen. I'll put my name behind this one. I'll help TaylorMade develop a cheap, economically feasible golf ball with a chip in it.
What are you going to do?
Hank?
No, what are you going to develop?
Smile? No. What was that
What are you
smile
gonna
before?
develop? No, just laughing.
What was that smile?
I was just a couple things were just making me laugh.
Go on.
Well, I was thinking. I remember the track thing, and then me and PFT were playing yesterday, and he a couple times was playing legitimately 2 fairways over.
Yeah,
it was funny when he was like, if it's 100 yards away, he was like, not the next fairway.
Line. Got a good line.
But the fairway after.
Yeah, if I'm in the other fairway, I'm definitely going to play it. I'm in a fairway. It's a great shot.
Yeah, no, it made me smile.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that we could make you laugh. Some of us can't get out there and golf 7 to 9 times a week.
Yeah, I mean, this is whatever.
But
for everyone, by the way, who's giving Hank shit this summer,
all the time, it's all here.
Just know that before the summer started, he did sit me and PFT down. He's like, "I'm not working this summer," so he said that to us.
Yeah, it's the summer of Hank.
That's not exactly how I said it.
Yeah, you're like, guys, just so you know, I'm not going to work this summer.
But he also told us
we have no choice.
Once football season starts, he's into work mode. He's going to work like you've never seen a man work.
I don't have an office I can go to. I don't have an office I can go to. The golf course is literally my only sanctuary.
You're making deals out on the golf course.
Yeah,
if
the office was open, I'd be there. But you leave me no choice.
He did alert us that he will not be working this summer. So lay off of him, okay? Lay off.
I'm not blindsided by this. But just make the fucking shit. Make the fucking
I was shocked when he texted us. PFT was like, "Hey, I have a vacation plan." It's like, dude, you told us you weren't working this summer. What do you mean you have a vacation plan?
Yeah, do you mean August?
Yeah, the only vacation you would plan is to work. Like, I have a vacation planned. I'm going to work for a week.
Actually, not even. Again, this kind of fits this false narrative that you guys are trying to spin. But I am going to.
Whoa! Did you or did you not say I'm not working?
Whoa, we just got no signaled. Whoa, we just got the. What is that?
Oh,
did you see that, PFT?
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now.
You said you weren't working this summer. Whoa. It's fine.
No, I said, I'm going to enjoy myself this summer because we don't have an office to work out of. And once the fall comes, I'm going to be living in the office. But you guys spend that on me not working. I am taking vacation in August to Block Island, which doesn't have a golf course. So
what?
Oh, no.
That actually is an anti-vacation. That's work. I'm going to work.
You're in prison, basically, if you go out there.
How do they not have a fucking golf course?
They just don't have one there. I think it's they want it that way.
You just got to hit it in the ocean.
Yeah, but that did come over me. I was like, damn, I'm taking all this time off, and I can't even play.
Wait, there is one.
No, okay, Billy. I promise you.
Hank is scouring.
Hank is
Hank's been on Google Earth zooming in. That looks like a hole.
The hardest he's worked this last month was trying to find a single golf course on Block Island.
There's 2 golf courses.
Man,
wow,
that'd be embarrassing. That'd be very. Only other thing I had for us, Cooper Flagg is like making waves, and I just want to remind everyone he was our guy first.
The real deal.
That we had him when we had him when he was 16 years old.
Yeah.
We've been grooming 2 guys, Cooper Flagg and Charlie Woods. Everyone else, back off.
He's awesome. He's just swatting balls into the backboard. He had 6 blocks in the championship game, throwing alley-oops to himself.
And everyone who's like, well, he's going to be a Duke Blue Devil, I will just choose to just not acknowledge that entire year of his existence.
Well, he definitely wouldn't have gone to Duke if Coach K was still there. He would not have fit into Coach K's system.
By the way, quick Bear Season 2 recap. Awesome season. Way too much Coach K talk.
Yeah. That was a sneaky little subplot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But everyone should go watch that show. It's fucking awesome.
Does he relate to Coach K?
No.
'Cause he looks like it.
No. It was just watch the show.
Okay.
It's a very stressful show, though. Like, if you ever worked in a restaurant before, you get PTSD from the dinner rushes, all that stuff. You feel like you're back in it.
Yeah. Oh, I had a drunk idea, too. Speaking of restaurant business, I went out to dinner a couple weeks ago, and when I was finishing, I had some leftovers, and a dude came up, and he was wearing a shirt that was different than all the other waiters, and was like, "Can I take this for you?" I think we could just eat for free if we just show up to really nice restaurants and we just go to like people who are just finishing, being like, "Can I take this for you?" And then just walk out.
Yeah, stand there with your hands behind your back like you're looking very official. Have an earpiece.
I mean, it's only
Yeah.
you could probably only do it once at each restaurant, but it would work. I handed him my food like it was nobody's business, being like, "This guy will come back with a bag." And yeah, I think I found a way that if we ever fall in hard times, we can just live off of that.
Yeah, next time you see a homeless person on the street, don't give them any money. Don't give them food. It's like teaching a man to fish as opposed to handing him a fish. You go up with a nice Van Heusen shirt from Kohl's off the rack. You tell him tuck it into these khakis, put a belt on, and then you can eat for free at any restaurant in the city.
Yes, yeah. Just be like, just walk up and just kindly say, anyone who's just about done, "Hey, can I take that for you? Can I bag that up for you?" All right, so should we do who's back? Then we'll get to Sam Darnold and the Mount Rushmore pisses.
Let's do it.
Hank, who's back of the week?
Yeah, my who's back of the week is Billy Lying. He just instilled some hope into me, but there's definitely not.
That's the worst lie you've ever told, Billy.
Yeah, like
I just
what?
Googled
What?
it.
Like, yeah, but you can't. You can't just whatever.
Block Island Club,
Yeah,
Wentworth Golf Course.
it's not on Block Island.
Discover all 2 golf courses in Block Island and book your golf holiday today.
All right, give me the location of those, Billy, and then let me know. My other who's back, I have a couple. The Four Aces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And they are who?
Huge comeback win today. Honestly, I'm not even trolling. I was watching it. It was interesting. Like Cam Smith was winning. He had a chance to birdie 18, and his team would have won, and he would have won. He had a 2-shot lead, but he bogeyed it, so his team lost, but he still won the like single tournament. And afterwards, he was like mad. He was like, "How do you feel?" He was like, it's kind of mixed emotions because I wish we had won. But the Four Aces are just a wagon.
What are the Four Aces again, Hank?
Dustin Johnson, Patrick Reed, Peter Uline, Pat Perez.
There we go.
nice,
Bang.
Finally got it. Finally got it.
There are absolutely 0 golf courses on Block Island.
Yeah.
I retract my statement.
I was like, wait a
Billy
second.
just tried to mansplain you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these websites are lying.
Well, no, you have to click more than one click into like a Google search result. And then you can figure that out.
I'm on leadingcourses.com. It says there's 2, and they're not in Block Island.
You're like Jamie from the Joe Rogan show. If he only got to like go off the very top, like third of the screen on every time he tried to pull up like a Google fact check.
And then my other who's back, it's really who's now is this Vegas Globe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They
It's so
rolled
good.
it out this weekend, and it's maybe the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like I feel like it's going to be everywhere all the time now. Like it's the future. It's like a giant. I don't even know how you would describe it. It's unbelievable.
Really, really good. I would fuck the Globe.
It's
It
a
is
360 degree LED screen that can be changed and manipulated to look like different things. Like they had sick fireworks on 4th of July. They make it look like they had an NBA basketball for the summer league. I don't know how much it costs, but like
Here's
Do you
the
know
downside.
what? You know what the craziest part about the Globe is?
what?
Who created it?
Yeah.
John Taffer.
James Dolan.
Really?
Wow.
James Dolan. There was an article a few years ago that was basically like here's the headline: "Forget Kevin Durant. New York Knicks owner James Dolan's actual passion project is building futuristic dome-shaped arenas." So if you're a Knicks fan, you got to hate this Globe. You got to protest this Globe.
I mean, he's really good at designing globes.
Yeah, but he literally has been spending the last 10 years of his life building a globe instead of a basketball team.
Yeah, but look where Kevin Durant's at now, and look at this fucking Globe.
That's true. That's true.
It
Did
is-
the globe really go down for a minute? Did you see that picture? Or was that photoshopped? Because I don't know. It was someone tweeted it. It was like Las Vegas local or something, and it was like when your computer screen goes to like a blue screen and was like, "Please restart." It ruled. I hope that was real.
That sounds like it might have been Photoshopped because that's awesome.
It probably was.
It's got the
Yeah,
Xbox Red Ring of Death on it.
Yeah.
That would be awesome to play like video games on the Globe.
Dude, The globe is the future.
Yeah.
It's
PFT,
everything.
you're obsessed with buildings in Las Vegas, it seems like.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would fuck. That's quite an afternoon. Like, fucking Allegiant Stadium and then going over and just using the globe like an anal bead.
Also, a special fuck you to like anyone out there who's like, what a waste of resources. Like, the world is like, on fire. We're all gonna die. Yeah, dude. If we're gonna die, I want to watch something cool.
Yeah.
I want my TV. I want to be able to see something cool as I die.
Yeah,
So
Vegas.
this is actually like a great other thing that we can add to billionaires. If you're a billionaire, you either have to own a sports team of some sort or design something cool for all of us to look at and just have our minds blown by. And if you're a great owner, then do both.
I can't wait for the article that's going to come out in a month about globe accidents, like people getting in traffic accidents.
Yeah.
Just looking at the globe. Because I would just stare at that thing.
I mean, does this mean
the
Dolan's
person
going
that
to
talks
turn
to-
the Mecca? They should turn the Mecca into a globe.
I think he wants to. I think he wants to build another globe in London.
Yeah. I don't see how anyone can see that, a potential investor, and be like, I'm in. Like, if you have any amount of money to invest and you're getting offered the chance to invest in that globe, like, you have to say yes.
Yeah.
100%.
What does it do? It just puts cool shit out.
Yeah,
just an
everyone
orb.
takes pictures of it. It's like they're going to, however much it costs to advertise on it is like, it's better than a billboard.
Absolutely. Globe. All right. Is that all your who's back?
Uh-huh.
That was good.
Good job, Hank.
Thank you.
PFT.
My who's back of the week is Bob Huggins.
Yes.
Bob Huggins is kind of back. It seems like he might be back. I don't know, but he's employing a brilliant legal defense right now. He's claiming that he never actually resigned from WVU after he got a DUI. It was less than David Freeze's DUI in terms of BAC, but he did get a DUI, pretty bad one, and they claim that he resigned at the time. West Virginia University said that he's stepping down from his position as head basketball coach. He is now saying that he never resigned, that his wife sent an email saying that he was maybe going to step down, and that they ran with that. And so now he's claiming that he's going to come back and coach West Virginia basketball unless they fire him. And they're kind of the ball's in their court at this point. But as far as a legal strategy goes, I think it sounds pretty ironclad. It's like, my wife sent you an email, I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to fire me, and then I get paid. I assume.
Or fire my wife. My wife, I got hacked by my wife, is what he's saying.
Huggy, because he already took a pay cut after the radio thing. It feels like he might just coach West Virginia for $1 next year.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If this was in Louisiana, they would be like, okay, yeah, that's a good legal defense. You're back in. West Virginia is they're kind of Louisiana adjacent in terms of how they apply their laws, but that's going to be.
Why does he just retire?
Well, because then he walks away from all that money. They owe him money.
Yeah. I hope Huggy goes like the Jim Calhoun route and goes and finds like a Division III school and just gets them all on the treadmill and wins all the games.
Yeah. Just a school
That'd be
that
fun.
exists in a place that doesn't have roads, so he can't drive.
Yes.
Where would that be?
yes.
Does Block Island have a college and roads, Billy?
Golf carts?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah. All right. Good. Who's back? You got any others?
No, that's just it. I was going to say
Okay.
Billy being a liar, too, but Hank took mine.
Yeah.
What did I do? What did I do to you?
I got a few who's back. First is Wimbledon. Talking tennis. I didn't know Federer was fully retired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was in a suit watching.
Yeah, I know. Kind of a cuck move. Well, Djokovic is going to keep just tallying up wins in his face.
I'm not a fashion guy, but Spieth, Ricky, and Justin Thomas were there, and I saw the picture and I was like, oh, Spieth looks good. Like, I kind of like his outfit the most, and then he was just getting cooked for his suit not being ironed.
Yeah.
Can I say something? And I don't think this is true because Jordan Spieth has a lot of money, but I think I have that same suit. And I understand what happened because it's like a $500 suit that you buy on Instagram, one of those swipe-up ads. And I'm pretty sure it's the exact same suit. And yeah, it does wrinkle very quickly because it's a $500 suit on Instagram. You know when you get those ads, they're like, you'll never own another suit again. I bought one of those. And it does wrinkle. And it's exactly that same color. And it looks exactly like it. I think he's wearing a $500 Instagram suit.
And if you fly somewhere
thought
with
it
a
looked
suit
good.
and you pack a suit, it's going to be a little bit wrinkly. Like, all that travel is going to make it wrinkly. Then you have to remember, I got to get my suit pressed. after you get to a new city, new country, new hotel, probably just doesn't have time to get it's a small amount of wrinkles. It's not a good visual, but it's not like the most wrinkly suit that I've ever seen in my life.
Jake, find me a picture of the suit I was wearing for the Barstool Invitational and send it to the group. Oh, I got it. I think I'm wearing the same suit as him. So
It's not the same color, but
I think it's wrinkled, and mine wrinkles as well. I think he bought a $500 Instagram suit.
There's also
and it makes sense.
There's also
Like,
a good chance
why
that
it
Big
would
Cat's
wrinkle.
like, oh, he has a wrinkly suit. I have a wrinkly suit. That must
Dude,
be
they're
the same
color.
suit.
Look at. I just sent you the
Okay,
picture.
all right.
Same color, same thing. Say it looks exactly the same. Same material. I think he went the $500 Instagram suit route.
I think that's a different color.
Yeah, I gotta see the buttons.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
All
see.
right.
We gotta see the. Are those cufflinks you're wearing?
No, I don't think so.
So like the buttons on the bottom sleeve. It could be. It looks the same. Which again, you look good too. I thought it was. I thought
Thank you.
he looked fine, and then I saw him getting cooked. I was like, well, that's why I don't know fashion.
I was like Homer Simpson meme when I was like I was gonna roast him, and then I was like, wait, I think I know exactly what happened here. And listen, it's a comfortable suit. Like it did work. It is cheap.
So you're saying he will, but the ad he will get another suit again. It seems like.
He might. It's so the thing is, it's now I'm really gonna tell on myself. It's one of those. I get targeted for a lot of the ads. Max knows. Max can back me up. The like, hey, you ever want a shirt that hides your belly and your tits? Like, get this shirt. You'll never own another shirt, and it's just a T-shirt, and you're still fat in it. This is the suit version of that. It's a stretchy material that doesn't iron well. And so it's like almost like it's like an Under Armour shirt in a suit form.
Is this a fat suit, or is this a suit for
well,
people that don't like
that's what-
ironing?
I bought it because it was like, this will fit the contours of your body perfectly.
The linebacker build.
Yeah, right.
Everyone says that it's built for a linebacker.
Let me just say this. It's a compelling ad. It's a compelling ad when you see it on your Instagram. And
I have so
think
many of the T-shirts. I have so many of those.
I think that's what, I will try to confirm through maybe JT if he can figure out what exactly suit he's wearing. So, but yeah, that was talking tennis.
I like the idea that you and Max get served ads, and it's like, is your body like TJ Watt's? And you're like, yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It's basically the Alex Jones picture in every ad. They're like, do you look fat and frumpy with man tits in your shirts? And it's like some guy like slouched over with like stains on his shirt. He's like, try this shirt. And it will like, it's like perfectly contoured for wide shoulder guys. Pop your biceps, hide your fat. And then you put it on and it's just a T-shirt.
Tight around the biceps, loose around the waist. That's always the line. That's always the line.
Dude, it always gets me.
I'm like, fuck, so I'll look jacked and skinny? Hell yeah.
There is a large portion of AWLs listening right now being like, yup, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I get those shirts as well. So we stand with you. Max and I stand with you. We've been targeted and harassed by Mark Zuckerberg for our body shape.
Yeah, I might look
I
into
think
this
it's a
suit.
minority.
Dude,
I think
great.
most of our
I'll get
listeners
you
are in
the
great shape.
I'll send you the suit. The best part about the suit is you go and you like don't get measured for it.
So it's
You
like
just
medium,
click.
large. Yeah, like what's
No, it's basically like, what body type are you? Fat, husky, sturdy?
Hell yeah.
It's like only 3 options.
He's good when it comes to those algorithms too, because
Yeah.
he's got all your pictures, so he knows what your body type is. I get the like lift kit ads for your shoes. Like, do you want to add an extra 1.5 to 2 inches to your height? Well, then just slip these on in your shoes.
I
Those
get Big
don't-
Cat Legends every day. That's the only ad I see.
I'm all over the place. All right, my other one, other who's back is Eating, which is actually kind of perfect for this. Eating is back. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's a new TikTok trend called Girl Dinner. So Girl Dinner, it's I'll read a little bit of the article. This isn't the Monday reading. It could have been, though. According to TikTok, where the trend has more than 30 million views, Girl Dinner is akin to an aesthetically pleasing Lunchable, an artfully arranged pile of snacks that, when consumed in high enough volume, constitutes a meal, or so the thinking goes. So it was basically they set the scene. It's 90 degrees outside. You come home from a long day of work. You grab a bag of popcorn, a glass of wine, some bread, some cheese, a hunk of chocolate, settle into the couch for a night of snacking and watching TV. Is there anything more glorious? Welcome to girl dinner.
I've been eating girl dinner for the last 20 years of my life. There's nothing I like better than doing an all-apps dinner. We're just all appetizers, all finger food, maybe even all dips, like 5 different types of dips.
Well, it sounds like a snack. A snack is girls' dinner.
No, it's different, Hank. It's a lot
Hank,
of snacks.
Girl dinner is
popcorn and chocolate?
Hank,
and wine.
Hank. Typical girl dinners may include some kind of fruit, a block of cheddar, sliced salami, a sleeve of fancy crackers, and a dish of olives. Girl dinner is both chaotic and filling.
Wait, charcuterie?
No, it's totally different than charcuterie, Billy. You don't get it.
I've been eating girl dinner forever. Yeah. I accidentally eat a full sleeve of crackers and a block of cheese while I'm standing in front of my fridge.
Yeah, girl dinner is the best.
And then this woman who works in L.A. said, I think the concept of girl dinner came to me while I was on a hot girl walk with another female friend of mine. The concept of eating?
Yeah.
I think it's hot girl walk.
Yeah.
Not hot.
No, it's hot girl walk. What did I say? Hot girl walk.
Yeah.
Are they hot? Are they hot girls or is it
hot girls?
Hot outside?
Hot girls.
No, it's the walk. The walk is a hot girl walk.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she said
it describes the walk. It doesn't describe the girl. A guy can do a hot girl walk.
All right, so here's the last thing I'll read from it. She said she and her friend had been discussing the unmatched perfection of bread and cheese as a meal unto itself, as simple as it is satisfying. We love eating that way, and it feels like such a girl dinner because when we do it when our boyfriends aren't around, and we don't have to have what's a typical dinner. It's just eating.
It sounds kind of like the plot of Yellow Jackets, honestly. That's the real girl dinner.
What the fuck? It's girl dinner, baby. This is my dinner. It's chaotic and filling. So, yeah, girl dinner. Eating is back, all the way back.
I like it.
Also,
I like hot girl dinners.
Also, all the Northwestern alums are back for speaking out against hazing. Oh, wait, no, that's right. They all went silent.
Oh.
Which I don't actually care, but it is funny. Because they are the
Greeny
loudest people in the world. I don't think Greeny was in Japan, so I think he gets to be like, I was on a flight for 2 weeks.
Time zones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and they can't find a co-host for Skip.
Yeah, they can't find
Nobody wants to work with Skip?
Yeah. The Northwestern thing, though, it's weird. I don't really understand. Like, well, I guess there'll be more facts that come out. But it just the part I was just interested in is like, let me hear all the Northwestern alums that are down our ass when they win 4 football games. Billy's got a take. He's been brewing on it.
No, dudes who don't play and transfer are the biggest snitches ever.
Oh, here we Billy.
No, I mean, like, because they're the only ones who's like, there's something wrong with this program. It's not wrong with me. It's the program that's wrong. And they're like, they
don't buy in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, but like in this,
they don't buy into getting humped.
I mean, if you think of a football pile, there's probably more football piles that are more intimate. They're more intimate than
who hasn't humped their boys.
We actually do it. We do it every Wednesday on Part of My Take.
Yeah.
Like a football team's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
It is always like what happens in a football locker room would shock everyone in the world probably all the time.
Yeah. The funniest part
I'll just
of this,
say that.
like there's some parts that aren't funny. There's some parts that are funny. By far the funniest is the fact that they're going to have a locker room monitor that is not affiliated with the football team at all, whose job it is to just stand in the locker room and observe what's going on and then report back to the university.
Make sure there's no humping.
They're going to end up humping that guy.
Yeah.
There's got to be a million, like, Northwestern. I guess I'm not going to say it.
It's a tricky one. But
there's got to be way worse. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that there's other programs that, like, if whatever.
I just know this is just from a personal perspective. Every time that Northwestern beats Wisconsin, I hear about it constantly, and then I hear crickets now. So, where are those guys?
I think they're gonna have to fire Fitzgerald, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The soap slip and slide in the showers is just a classic across the country. If that is wrong, then I don't like
the naked bear crawl. Mm-hmm. It's just guys being dudes. That's a hot boy walk.
Yeah. Boy walk. Then we get guy dinner.
Yeah.
We go with the O lineman and we get 5,000 calories. We call it guy dinner.
Let the meat talk.
Yeah, they're gonna introduce this locker room monitor. They're gonna bring in, no offense, Jake, but like somebody like Jake.
Dude,
they're gonna bring Jake into the locker room.
No, it's gonna be Ravel. Ravel's gonna be like, I'll fix this. I will be the locker room monitor. Yeah, Jake is gonna be the locker room monitor. No offense, though.
Yeah,
They're
no
just
offense.
gonna bring in a dude to watch naked dudes.
Yeah, that's their job, and make sure that there's no naked hijinks going on in the locker room.
Yeah. All right, Billy, you're who's back.
I can't believe this dropped so far, but UFC, awesome
Oh,
card.
yes.
Awesome card last night. Probably one of the highlights was Israel Adesanya going to confront Dricus du Plessis. I hope I pronounced that right. In the cage after he won.
That was awkward.
What did he
was-
say?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
what did
because
he say, Billy?
I can't say it.
Why not?
I actually didn't see this, so I'm totally lost.
It sounds like Billy might not have gotten the
you-
fight card. He didn't get it. He
I didn't get the
watch.
fight. I didn't
No,
get
I
the
did-
fight.
I
Billy.
did
What
Are
did
you
he
just
say?
reading headlines again?
Yeah, so prove to us that you watched. Tell us what he
I
said.
honestly don't know.
Oh, he said, "What's up, my brother?"
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He said that, and then he said, "Bleep, bleep, 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 bleep," and then Dricus said, "I'm not your brother. Your brothers are in New Zealand." And it was just a whole thing.
Okay.
But it basically,
Why is that so
Duplessis
bad?
has been saying, Duplessis has been saying he's the only African champion in the UFC.
He's
and
from South Africa.
yeah, and he's like playing off some like old like 1990s South Africa stuff. But what's funny
What
is
happened in the
That's called
1990s in
apartheid.
South Africa?
Yeah.
Billy?
He had a
he's
little
just like-
doo-doo in South Africa.
but
Billy just fucking yada 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 apartheid.
But what's crazy is that there's actually a bigger rivalry between South Africa and Nigeria when it comes to like sports, World Cup, and everything. So there's a lot of even black South Africans rooting for Dricus against Adesanya because he's originally Nigerian.
Trikas is just an awesome name for a fighter.
He's
and Bo Nickel was incredible. He's
Bo
so
Nickel's
awesome.
sick. He showed people he could box.
Yeah. It was a
Strike.
great card. It was a great fucking card.
And also there's another thing. Adesanya, another part of it is like there's video of Adesanya when he was kickboxing in China saying that he was really Chinese and that he's not actually African, he's Chinese. So like that might be another element to the whole thing.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a great fight.
He's going to 26 and me it.
This is,
Yeah, that was another part.
This is a battle of who's more African, is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing. And Billy is the judge.
Yes.
Good.
Billy
I
will
like
be
it.
ringside.
I'm not judging it. I'm just bringing it up.
Billy will be ringside, scoring the fight. Okay, is that you have any other who's backs?
Tom Brady,
Oh yeah,
allegedly involved
talk
with a
about
Kardashian after your boy's white party.
yeah.
What about the
Which,
report that came out today, Billy? If you're gonna bring up news, you got to stay up to
Look,
date.
this was at the end of my list after Britney Spears and stuff. So
Who had the report today?
There was a report today that he was seen at a party talking to multiple women. So
Who had the report?
I don't. Page probably New York Times.
Oh, I was hoping it was Florio, and then you had to.
Oh no, Florio. No.
That white party. Yeah, we will still sneak in at some point.
No, we were there. I was there. They never
Yeah.
caught me.
Oh, USA just scored.
Yeah, let's
We're gonna
go.
beat Canada.
Suck it,
Yeah.
Canada. Fuck you.
Fuck
That's for
yes.
those wildfires, bitch.
Yeah, let's go.
Dude, I feel like we definitely could do an amphibious assault on the white party.
The wife
We just
party?
came from the sea. Like, what? Why don't we just go from the sea?
That's our Normandy.
There's probably no security on the sea.
So, Hank, why would you not be excited about Tom Brady dating Kim Kardashian?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? She's hot.
She drove Kanye crazy. She can't,
She-
Oh,
She made Kanye crazy.
Fact or fiction, he went crazy after he married her.
She's Ava Braun, you're saying?
Kanye was always a little bit crazy.
That's easy to say in hindsight. I feel
Why
like you
wouldn't
would have
you-
been,
wait.
I love Kanye before Kim K.
Let me ask you a question, Hank.
Well,
If
and her
Tom
past
Brady-
relationship, Chris Humphries, disaster. Like every
Okay.
relationship she's been in, not great.
Because
She's for clout. She's all about clout. Tom Brady's a real man. He cares about, family, brotherhood, love.
yep.
Why do you care? He's not playing anymore.
Yeah, but also, Hank, what if Tom Brady said, Kim Kardashian's the love of my life and I just want to be happy? Will you not let him be happy?
If he said that, he can do whatever he wants. But I'm not going to let the internet and Billy football just,
Kinda sounds like-
report on
kinda-
fake rumors.
Kind of sounds like you're being a cockblock right now.
No,
Are
I
you
just
being a cockblock?
No, I just let all the facts come out.
That party looked insane though.
He wants to get down with the thickness.
Yeah, come on, Hank.
Dude, Giselle was
no
like
cake.
a literal like.
That was worse. That was
no,
worse,
but
by the
Giselle
way.
was all natural. Kim K
Giselle was like
Giselle's all
he's-
natural.
he's-
silicone.
Giselle is like
She is.
is a 2x4 compared to Kim
I see a
Kardashian.
timeout. Billy saying he just wants to get down with the thickness is way worse than you calling every golf course a track. Just want to update the log there.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I think they're actually both good phrases. I like down with the thickness. I'm down with the thickness is fun, but
it sounds like you're not. It sounds like
Are
you're
you
body
not down?
shaming Kim Kardashian a little
No.
bit.
Me?
she's got a fake body.
You don't
And
know
Tom Brady would never do something like that. So, like, I just like,
do something
You're
like what?
cock-blocking.
Have sex with a full-figured female?
Dude,
no, like,
You're
he's
cock-blocking.
Tom Brady's all natural himself. He's all
Actually-
about, you know.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
you-
I've seen his face.
Hank's right.
Yeah.
She may be too inflated for him.
sometimes. Oh,
Yeah,
Billy,
Hey,
you
Hank.
got there.
Hank, what's a,
No, this
what's a-
this
Hank,
this
what's
was
a
the
better,
Victor
what-
Wembanyama.
what's a better comeback, 28-3 or the Ray J tape?
Yeah, exactly. See, that's where like I don't.
What's Hank? What's Kim's PSIs on her ass?
I don't know. It's too much.
The ideal gas law of her farts. What's that?
He would never. You're saying he would never go for something that inflated?
No,
yeah?
I just think like that report came out like a week and a half ago. The one that came out today was he was at a party talking to multiple women.
Okay,
We're
so
being
on the-
newsflash:
super
Tom
flirty.
Brady talks to people at party.
Yeah. Okay. And also, Hank, just
However,
on like a
sources
basic
tell
level,
Page 6, Brady was also spotted engaging in conversations with various women at the party.
Do you think he was talking to men too? Because
Okay.
that's a bigger
I
story.
don't see any of those reports.
but Hank, on a basic level, like you and Tom Brady are bros, right? Like
Yes.
you guys are boys. And he comes back after a night. And he's like, "Yo, I just met this chick. I think I'm gonna smash. She's so hot." And you're like, "Nah, bro, don't do that."
No,
Don't do
I would
that.
be like, "Tom, do
get
you."
Get some fucking pizza with the boys and let's fire up the Xbox.
No,
that's what you're doing. You're
no. I'm
Yeah.
in math class, and I got Jimmy John sitting next to me, being like, "Did you hear Tom Brady's banging Kim?"
what?
And I'm like, "Dude, you're making that up, bro. Don't slander my bro like that." I'm just
Why is
defending his honor.
Why is that slander?
Handball.
Kim Kardashian.
Handball.
Penalty.
What?
Oh no. We just
Handball
got
in USA. Penalty coming for Canada.
This is bullshit.
What do you like about Kim Kardashian, PFT?
She's extremely attractive.
No, but do you think
Like,
those?
what
she's
redeeming
like a-
qualities does
What's
she
your
have?
favorite part?
She's
not
a
to
billionaire.
be, not to like.
She's a
Okay.
billionaire,
She's a
and she's
business
very.
mogul.
She's a lawyer, Hank. She went to law school. She has a very successful line of cosmetics, and she's got an ass that won't quit.
Her dad was a lawyer.
I gotta. You know what's crazy? Like, do you think Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady were both like the two head honchos walking to that party? Like, Tom Brady's the alpha amongst
I
the
don't
men, and Kim
know.
Kardashian's the alpha
I
amongst
don't
the
know.
women.
I think
Who else is
Drake-
higher ranking?
Drake.
Drake. I do not think Drake.
I don't
is
think Drake
higher
was
ranking.
there.
You sure? Drizzy wasn't there? He was there, right, Memes? Yeah, Drake was there.
But I don't think Drake.
Was he?
Tom Brady or Drake to women.
Hank, tell us, Tom Brady or Drake?
I mean, you could ask me anything, and it's Tom Brady.
Okay, all right.
Literally,
But at a
literally
party-
anyone.
Do you not think Drake would be like at a party?
Tom Brady would be
Just got
cooler,
screwed.
funnier, probably sing better.
Okay.
Who's
No, but I'm
higher than
saying,
Kim K though?
Alex Earl,
Rihanna,
Livy Dunn.
Beyonce.
That orb in Las Vegas.
All of them. Everyone you just said.
Is
Hank,
Kim
it's,
K,
it's
like, the
weird that you have like a
richest?
big thing against one of your best bros banging Kim Kardashian.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
He's a
weird.
cockblock.
I think you're jealous.
This is fan fiction. I
you
am
want a
so
banger?
used
Would
to
you have
people
sex
just
with Kim
creating.
Kardashian, Hank?
Obviously.
Oh,
But-
so
okay.
there it is.
So
I'm
you're
not
jealous.
Tom Brady. I don't hold
The
myself to the
ulterior motive
standards that
comes
he
out.
holds to.
Yeah,
you're jealous.
like, yo, dude, you would never, you shouldn't go for her, and then you're like, yeah, I'll meet you in a second. We'll play some Warzone. You're in the bathroom texting Kim K, being like, yo, like I'm the one.
No,
Sorry he bothered.
if Tom Brady comes out publicly, I will take everything I just said back, and I'll be the biggest Kim K fan in the world.
Oh,
Do you
I
think
love it.
Tom Brady's gonna end up like Lamar Odom, but like in Amsterdam, just like a nicer venue?
I mean, yeah, she is the
Is that what you're
meme.
scared of?
Wait, wasn't that Chloe
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like same
Oh,
curse.
Kardashian?
So now,
With a
like,
K.
The
Tom
Kardashian
Brady,
curse is real.
he's dating what? O.J. Simpson's daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Half daughter?
No.
No,
No.
That's
Chloe's
just
Chloe.
Chloe.
Just
Yeah, but so that would make Kim OJ's half daughter.
False.
no.
No.
That's not how
Step
children
not how
work.
that
half
works.
daughter.
That's not how that
She's
works.
the stepsister to the real killer. OJ's
Yeah.
son,
There you go.
allegedly.
Got it. All right. I don't know how we got Jake. You're up.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna follow that conversation.
We haven't talked for a while. The guy
Billy
said
just
no,
makes some
true.
lies.
No,
I'm-
nothing wrong
I
with
didn't
it.
miss.
Nothing
I didn't
wrong
miss
with it.
that, Billy. I don't know what. Like, come on.
Who's back?
that was a meandering 20 minutes. I think it started with Northwestern and ended with Hank fucking Kim Kardashian.
It is really weird though that Hank is totally against Tom Brady.
It's
being
dude.
with Kim. Yeah.
He's being a real fucking like.
Dog.
He's being a vibe killer.
Dog. Is ass?
It's rumors.
is
I'm
ass against the
defending
rules
him
on a
against
TB12
rumors. If
method?
you guys had rumors where like I would defend you too.
No, dude.
Tom Brady's a stay-at-home dad. He needs to find another sugar mama to pay his bills because he always likes women who make more than him. That's just the facts. He needs a woman with money. That's the facts.
There could be
can't
something
deny.
there. There could be something
Yeah.
there. Again, like Tom can do whatever he
yeah.
wants, yeah, but until I hear it from him, I'm not gonna
He's a
like
trophy husband.
let
He's a
people
trophy
decide.
husband.
You know what's best for him.
He got dumped by his ex-wife who needed a better trophy husband. Now he's looking for someone to take care of him.
All right, Jake, who's back?
My who's back is the NBA Cup. It was revealed
Yes.
this weekend. Everyone, I think a lot of people don't like it. I think it's awesome. I think it's a professional version of like the Maui Invitational Battle for Atlantis. I don't think anything's wrong with it.
Okay, so I actually agree with you, Jake.
Yeah.
I know you think that I only shit on things just to be cool. That's not the fact here. And here's why. There's one reason why I like it. I looked at the schedule. The Final Four is December 9th. What is December 9th? That's Army-Navy Day. That is the day that you're like, oh, fuck. College football is over. By the way, the computer's about to run out of juice. So scheduling-wise, I'm in. I will watch this.
Also,
I will like it.
Like December 9th, I don't think people are circling NBA on their calendar, but now this gives you a reason to do so.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
So-
there is that feeling that you get after Army Navy's over where there
Right.
should be more sports on that day.
Right.
And there's
exactly.
not.
The Heisman is on.
Yeah,
right.
there's never any good sports on after that. I think it's going to be great. I hope that some real shitty team wins it so that they can just hang up a banner that says like NBA Cup Finals.
Dude.
Yeah.
If the Bulls win this, I will make
yeah.
the best shirt ever.
So basically, for people who haven't been connected or read up on it, it's basically a World Cup version of NBA.
Yeah.
It's like 6 groups, 5 teams each, and there's knockout stages, and then the final 8 teams play in Vegas. It's a whole thing.
They did a good job of weaving it into the regular season, so you won't even notice it until that December 9th day, and then you'll be like, oh, this is kind of fun. And also, I think the players each get like $500,000.
Winning team, $500K
each.
That's
so,
good.
That's
Yeah,
a
they'll
big.
care.
Even to millionaires, that's a big deal.
Yeah, they'll
well,
care.
and the games are in Vegas, so it's like we're gonna get great content out of the winning team just blowing all that money that night.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Who's back, Jake?
Also, Ellie De La Cruz.
yes.
Yeah.
Stealing home.
Yeah.
He stole all 3 bases in the same inning.
In 2 pitches.
It's wild. He's so much fun
crazy.
to watch.
Max is underneath the desk right now trying to plug in the computer. We might lose you guys, but let's get to our interview. We have an awesome interview with Sam Darnold. We're plugged in. We're plugged in. Awesome interview with Sam Darnold, and it is brought to you by our friends at BetterHelp. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Sometimes in life, we're faced with tough choices, and the path forward isn't always clear. Whether you're dealing with decisions around career, relationships, or anything else, therapy helps you stay connected to what you really want while you navigate life, so you can move forward with confidence and excitement. Trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values is like anything. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Look, we take care of ourselves. We go to the gym. We take care of our cars. We take care of our house. We clean our house. Why not do it for your mentals? It's very important to make sure, even if you don't think you have a problem, talking to someone is a great way to de-stress, to make yourself feel like you're on the right path. So it's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/PMT to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PMT today. BetterHelp.com/PMT for 10% off your first month. and go make sure that you're taking care of yourself with BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp, HELP.com/PMT. Okay, here he is, Sam Darnold. Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest. It is 49ers quarterback, Sam Darnold, former Jets, former Panther quarterback, former USC quarterback. Let's start here, though, because you are a 49er now. How does that feel? Are you, like, you went to OTAs.
Yes, I did.
You're with Kyle Shanahan.
Yep.
How's it gone so far?
It's great. Man, first of all, thanks for having me. This is awesome. You know, I've been a fan of the show for a while, and this is a very formal setting. So this is good. Yeah.
This is how ESPN does it.
Exactly. No, but it's great, man. Like, it's nice to be on the West Coast again. I can't lie. Like, by my family, it's like a 45-minute flight down to Orange County. So that's really nice for my parents to be able to come on up for games super easily. And then obviously the organization, man, like that's, this past year was my first time hitting free agency. So kind of the first time I had a choice, really. And to be able to just see what, their organization's like, that offense is like, and just the culture that's set in that locker room by just great dudes and guys that, obviously it's a profession, it's a business, and they take it very, very serious. But at the same time, like, I feel like they do a great job of kind of having fun, but also mixing that with being able to lock in on the field and do your work when you need to do it. So
we were just out at your teammate George Kittle's barn. We were working out with him, did an interview with him, and he told us that you guys have become, pretty close. You lived at his pool house, right, during OTAs, but then you moved out, and he was wondering why you moved out.
Yeah. Well, I got my spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No.
Any other reason why you moved out?
No.
That he would have told us maybe?
No.
To ask you about? You didn't think it was haunted?
Oh, the pool house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was. Yeah, there was something going on.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's not why I moved out. I moved out because I had already spent a week there, but that didn't help.
But we have to follow that up.
Yeah.
Tell us all about the ghosts.
I think you actually do see ghosts. Like, I think it's like a real thing.
Like, legitly?
Yeah.
Legitimately? No. It was crazy, though, man. Like, I never had anything like that happen to me before. I'm talking about, I guess both, the New England game and and at George's house. No, but it was crazy, man. Like, I woke up, and you know how sometimes you have a dream and then you wake up and you feel like you can't move for like maybe 4 or 5 seconds, whatever it is. And, I felt that, and I woke up, it was like 3 a.m., went to go take a pee, and, came back, fell right asleep. And then that next night, the night after that, the same thing happened. And I just couldn't, I had to keep focusing on this thing in the, there was something else.
The Hat Man.
In the room.
Was it a dude wearing a hat?
No.
That's
Billy
crazy.
was telling us about the Hat Man.
No. Was George? George didn't tell you guys about this?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
It might have been him. Yeah, just watching.
Exactly. Yeah, he was just watching me.
No, that sounds haunted.
Dude, it was very creepy, and I had never dealt with anything like that before. And I know a couple people who have had situations where there have been whether it was old Civil War place where now there's a hotel or a dorm, and people have certain experiences with that. But it was just super, super weird. And it just felt like when I woke up there was something holding on to me.
Yeah.
And then that next night I felt that something was in the room with me. Jesus. And it was the freakiest thing. I'm getting chills talking about it right now, but that's never happened to me before.
And I'm sure it sucks for you because you can't be tell the media I saw a ghost.
Yeah. No, I didn't see him. I just felt
it.
Felt it.
Listen to your body.
Yeah, I felt it. Yeah. So no, but that was I'm glad George told you about that.
That
makes me
I believe in ghosts.
Super,
so I'm with you. I'm on your side. We went ghost hunting in Milwaukee a few years ago. If you don't believe in ghosts, I don't believe in you as a person.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghosts are real. How could you say ghosts aren't real?
Yeah, if if you believe in angels, right? You believe in all that stuff.
Like
I
little
guess.
children, if they die, they become a ghost. Someone
Yeah.
who's been wronged, they're a ghost.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's just sometimes they feel like making their presence felt, and sometimes they don't.
Right.
The more I think
Exactly.
about it, the more I think it probably was just George. Just like
Yeah,
put on one of his
100%.
luchador masks,
Yeah.
goes upstairs next to you, watches. But it's got to be cool playing in that new offense. And as a free agent, you chose to go to San Francisco, right? Like this seemed like a place that might be a good fit, a good place for you to start, getting back out there and see what you can do. We always say, like, imagine any quarterback in Kyle Shanahan's system, because it seems like it's a very quarterback-friendly scheme. And I guess you're a gunslinger, right? Would you consider yourself a gunslinger?
Yeah.
I mean, I play quarterback. Yeah.
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 You're a gunslinger.
You're a gunslinger.
You're for sure a
Yeah.
gunslinger.
I'll let you guys
Yeah.
call me whatever. Yeah, but
So what is it? Because we know ball, we watch the all 22, we study, we break down all the film. But from your perspective as a
you
quarterback,
guys break down
Yes.
a ton of tape.
yeah, I'm a film
Yes,
rat.
yeah.
Yeah, big time. So when you're looking at different offenses, and you see the kind of offense they run in San Francisco, what is it about that made you say, I want to be a part of this?
Guys are open. I mean, there's a lot of guys open on dang near every play. It just seems like there's a ton of answers. Great run game. I mean, whenever you can have a great run game as a quarterback, that's always a comforting feeling. And yeah, I think, just with the certain weapons that they have, Debo, Ayuk, George, obviously Christian, Juice, Juwan Jennings, like there's so many guys you can go on and on. But they've been there for so long, and Kyle's been able to understand kind of what everyone does well, what they don't do well, and I feel like every game plan he uses and gets the most out of his guys.
Yeah.
And that's a very good feeling as a quarterback, knowing that the coordinator is going to put everyone in the best position possible.
Do you think Kyle has hyperdrive in him?
What is that?
Adam Gase, when he was like, we're going to go into hyperdrive. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, he was like, our offense is about to go in hyperdrive.
Did he say?
Yeah,
said that?
yeah, he said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the 2 years I was with him that I wasn't really paying attention to the media very often.
Yeah, smart
I was
by
with
you.
him for 2 years.
Yeah. Well, hyperdrive can last for a very long time. You actually should see a doctor if it goes for more than
Really?
a few weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Hyperdrive
Yeah.
was
It's kind of
very
like
fun.
Viagra.
Yeah,
A
right.
little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes hyperdrive is like over in like 6 seconds too. And
Yeah.
it's great while it lasts, but then everyone else is unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we mentioned
That
Billy.
makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
actually.
You mentioned the media. Billy is a Jets fan. He wrote a report that basically Jets fans or Jets quarterbacks
sorry.
struggle
Sorry, man.
because of the New York media. So do you feel like his report is founded in fact at all?
You're saying the Jets struggle because of the New York
Quarterbacks
media?
specifically.
Quarterbacks.
Yeah, the media basically takes him down.
No.
Okay.
No. I
So
don't.
Billy just wasted all that time for nothing.
No, I mean, I think you could, have a case for it for sure. Personally, living through it, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of, different situations where maybe they make something bigger than it is. And now whether, you have a great, an organization that allows that to kind of creep into the locker room or not, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I think it's about, having that culture where that won't happen. And having a quarterback with a good head on his shoulders that is just going to continue to play after play and game after game, because at the end of the day, like, it's hard to win in the NFL. And if you make the biggest thing out of every single loss, it's going to be hard to have success that way.
Did you ever get an apology for the Seeing Ghost clips? Because you got fucked. You got fucked.
By ESPN?
Yeah,
No, they
you
did
did.
you dirty.
You got done dirty,
No.
big time.
No, you know how many clicks they got for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like they could take something from every single game if they're doing
Oh, for
mic'd
sure.
up.
Yeah, right.
And
Oh,
they
100%.
could choose to paint somebody in whatever light they want to after the game. Well, all the stuff that goes on, in between plays, they can find a clip, put it out there. But for whatever reason, they just chose you, and they're like, okay, we'll put this out for him.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, it's just,
They screwed you. They also screwed you with the mono graphic.
yeah.
That one
was
was
kind of funny.
That was it was very
That was
funny.
pretty funny.
But it was like they basically were like,
I was
here's a
literally-
meme for the internet.
I was like the sickest I've ever been. Like, on my deathbed, it felt like. Obviously, I wasn't, but I was laying in bed watching the game, and that comes up, ding, 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 ding. Like, all my phone just blew up. All my friends just like
point.
all caps, ha 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 ha, crying, laughing face, like. And then of course, like I'm sick, so I'm kind of laughing, but I'm also like, this is just stupid. And then another thing to maybe his point, just another thing that I had to deal with in the media.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I thought it was more. Especially after a couple days went by, I thought it was more funny than
good.
anything.
That's a good attitude.
Mononucleosis.
Yeah, I mean, that was
exactly.
You
It's
probably
kinda
were
funny.
like, man, like in training camp when they made me point to the camera, I never thought it would be for mononucleosis.
Sam
I was
Darnold,
like,
6
they're gonna-
touchdowns.
Yeah. I remember actually doing that. It was like that.
We do it to the camera, yeah.
There we go.
And dude, so and then that's gonna be a meme now, which is great. No, but I remember when I did that stupid thing, whatever it was, OTAs or training camp, I was like, this is gonna be used, whatever reason this is gonna be used for, it's not gonna be like no good is gonna come out of this for me.
And then it was
Because
like
that
the worst
stupid.
case scenario.
Yeah. And so from that moment on, I think I've done a lot better job of in those media days, just being like, hey, like I'm gonna pass on that.
I'm not
you
gonna
know?
point.
Yeah.
Like, hey, give me your touchdown celebration. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, well,
I'll just sit here. You guys can take a headshot of me, and then I'll bounce. Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to be like touchdown celebration. Just hand me a clipboard. I'm back to the next play.
Literally just.
Yeah,
That could happen to anybody too. Like anytime you use a water fountain, you could get mono. Have you
Yeah.
done like a mono awareness campaign?
Well, the toughest thing I know, my mom was the one who brought it up and like, you could have got it anyway, right? You could have got it from sharing a bottle with one of your teammates on accident.
that's
And
such a mom thing to say.
You're
But it
such
was
a
like-
nice guy. Yeah,
I was like,
probably
Mom,
let it-
you
don't
don't even
kiss.
have to bring this up. Like, but I think for her, it was more just like, a couple minutes went by, not talking in the car, and my mom can talk. So it was like she had to say something, and that was going to be it.
Yeah.
You know? And so she brought it up, and I was like, yeah, it could have been anything, but who knows?
It also sucks because mono is like a real thing that, like you said, you were really, really sick.
Oh, yeah.
But everyone just
For
thinks of it
weeks.
as like the
For
high
weeks.
school kissing disease.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
I-
like a
yeah.
joke, but it's not.
Well, I had to, 100%. Like, I shouldn't have got it at 22,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
But yeah, like I had to keep on weight however I could. Like I was dropping LBs like crazy.
I need
And-
mono. Fuck. You want to kiss after this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's how it works, but sure. Yeah. No, but it sucked. I mean, I was dropping a ton of weight, and they were like, the doctors were like, you got to keep on weight however you can. So I was eating burgers, like I was eating Five Guys a ton, and because nothing really sounded good.
Right.
I was drinking a ton of milkshakes, not milkshakes, protein shakes, and maybe milkshakes.
Yeah.
From Five Guys, but yeah, no, it was just brutal. Because it was like I ended up keeping my weight on. I was like 220, 225, but it was just not good.
Right.
Right. And then I came back that season, and I just didn't feel great the rest of the year, and it was just kind of brutal, honestly.
How did you find out that you had it? Like for a while, were you just like, I'm tired, I'm out of shape? Did you think that it was just like your body being out of shape?
No, so it's actually crazy. So week 1 we played Buffalo in New York, and I wake up that Sunday, and that's when I first felt sick, and played the game, played decent, didn't play great, but we had a chance to win. Josh ended up driving it down and beating us. But, I just remember after the game sitting in my apartment like, dang, I don't feel right. And went in that next day on Monday and felt sick as a dog. And thought maybe, got some medicine, did whatever I needed to do with the doctors, and went home that next day, woke up Tuesday, and I was just like, something's wrong with me. So they were like, all right, let's go get your blood work done and just rule out mono. That's how they said it. Let's rule out mono. And sure enough, got it back and
Mono.
got the phone call from Gase. Yeah. He's like, yeah, you're going to be out for a few weeks.
And then when you come back, hyperdrive.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was brutal.
This is it's so funny whenever we talk to athletes and like the things we remember versus like your job being like, what about hyperdrive? And you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hyperdrive never.
Yeah. I
You
know.
just said it to the media.
Yeah.
This is like
I
hyperdrive.
think this might be the first time I'm hearing about it. Maybe the second, obviously.
So
the
that
first
was
time
his
I-
problem.
Yeah,
He
you
never
weren't.
told you.
You weren't in hyperdrive.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
He
yeah.
didn't prepare his team for hyperdrive.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, having a conversation about, going more to our basic stuff and going a little bit more high tempo. Maybe that's what he meant by that. But
Yeah, he needs to clearly say hyperdrive.
I don't know.
Activated. There's a button that every coach has.
Yeah.
And he pushed it. You didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think you got your swagger back a little bit? Because I do. I think it was somewhere around week 14, 15 last year where I was like, I'm believing in Sam Darnold again. I said that on the show. I was like, I think I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure, being in Carolina, I think just getting away from New York and going into Carolina, having honestly, 2021, 2 years ago, I had a good start to the season, and then middle hit a lull. But I felt, just that first little start to Carolina, that 2021 season, I felt really good, and then got hurt and some things happened and the whole season kind of fell apart. But, and then, I was ready to go. We hired McAdoo, at the end of 2021.
Yeah.
And, I was really pumped up about being in his system because it was West Coast-ish. And I hadn't really been in a West Coast system since my rookie year. And so I was just really excited to learn his system. And once I got it in OTAs and we kind of ran it, I was really pumped. We were doing a lot of on the ball stuff, kind of, what Eli was doing, when McAdoo was the OC, I think, in New York when they had a couple good years, with OBJ making the one-handed catch and stuff. That was McAdoo calling plays and, they were going no huddle. So I was excited about that. But yeah, so I was excited, and then Baker gets traded there, and I end up hurting my ankle, grade 3 ankle sprain, the last preseason game against Buffalo. Josh is really bad luck, actually. I just noticed that for me. So hurt my ankle, and then I couldn't do anything for 8 weeks, and then came back later in the season and felt good, man. I felt really good running that system, and kind of like I said in the beginning, we had a really good run game, and I felt like that really helped. And
you guys were winning games too,
we were winning games, and Tampa wasn't doing very well, so we had a chance at the end. I think we were up 24-10 going in the fourth quarter against Tampa, and if we beat them and then beat New Orleans week 18. We would have gone to the playoffs.
Right. It was Mike Evans.
It would have been crazy, and I probably would still be in Carolina if that happened. But and then sure enough, Mike and Tom go off in the fourth quarter, and that was kind of it for our season.
Yeah. About McAdoo, does he maintain the same look all year round, or does he come in with the hair slicked back occasionally?
He never fully slicked it back. He never had the pomade in.
Yeah.
But he would work out every morning. Dude was jacked. And he's got, really short arms and short legs. So he would deadlift a ton and bench press a ton at 5:30 in the morning, every morning. And he would come in some days and his back would hurt. I'm like, oh, coach, I wonder why your back's hurting. No idea, man. Because he'd probably been deadlifting 4 times a week.
Yeah, he's getting the growth hormone activated in his body.
Yeah, and it's 400 pounds,
Yeah. Jesus.
But no, he's a beast. So, but he would come in and he would have just showered, so it'd be slicked back sometimes, but he didn't put anything in it, so it would just fall apart by the halfway through the meeting. But no, McAdoo's a stud, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah, and he wears his dad's suits, which was cool.
Yeah, does he?
Well, his press conference when he was the Giants head coach, he was wearing a suit that was 5 times too big, and it was just a very funny visual.
Yeah, no, getting to know the guy over this past year, he's not a suit guy.
Yeah, not a suit guy, right?
No.
There's some football guys. It's whatever you want to do. If you put them in a suit, they're gonna look weird.
Yeah, 100%.
He's definitely that. What about other football coach, Greg Williams?
Yeah.
Is he zero blitzing you in practice all the time?
Yeah, he would go off script a couple times, because him and Gase, would go at it, in training camp, just trying to, mix it up on each other. Because obviously Gase, being the head coach, he would kind of, script some things during practice to get the right look and get it dialed in. And so whenever Gase would highlight whatever, run cover 3 or cover 2 here, and sometimes Greg would just, kind of fuck with them every now and then and, go cover 0 on the play where we wanted to get a good play action, fake, go over the top, and get a nice little high-low read on a backer, and he would bring 0.
He's
and it was
cheating.
just dude, it's in the game, it's 2nd and 6, and we're going to run a play action, try to go over the top. you're not going to run cover 0, Greg.
That's Dr.
Well, no,
Heath,
he
though.
would.
He probably would. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it. You know,
True to form.
last play of the season or last play of the game against the Raiders.
Yeah.
Which wasn't great.
No, that was not great.
But that's Dr. Heath. That's what he does.
That's what he does,
Yeah,
man.
you got to
Change
take the
him.
good with the bad with him. He's always going to be Heath.
100%. Yeah, that's true. It's a good way to look at it.
I like to play a fun game called games that I gambled on and lost, but it was actually worse for you. The USC Ohio State bowl game.
Oh, taking it way back.
Yeah. You got sacked 8 times in that game. I did bet on USC. How much did that suck for you? It sucked for me, but how much did it suck for you?
Yeah. How much did you put on it?
It was a good amount. It was a good amount. Couple grand, and USC was not.
Couple grand.
Yeah, and it wasn't fun. I really believed in you guys.
Wow. Couple grand. I mean, shoot, that was probably worse for you. It sounds like.
Okay.
I mean,
But you got sacked 8 times.
Getting sacked by Nick and some of those beasts that were up front at Ohio State. I don't know, but a couple grand, man.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt all along. And I was actually at my buddy's house, and he had just switched to streaming, so it was like it was early streaming, so it wasn't like it was always just a little bit behind.
Yeah,
and so it would be
that's
like
tough.
the TV would freeze, and then you'd just be sacked again.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm just on the ground.
Yeah, I was like, how did that happen?
That's great.
Yeah, that was one of those games that like you could just tell right away, like they can't block. And when you're in that game and you know that, you're just like, this is gonna suck.
Get the ball out.
Yeah.
I think
Gunslinger. That's when the gunslinger takes over.
That's when you just gotta take your 1-on-1 matchup and give them a chance.
Yeah.
that's
But it
pretty
was
much
you did have a great career at USC. Was it? I mean, dumb question. How sick was it to be the star quarterback for USC?
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, just being able to, I think the best thing, and a lot of people don't realize this, like USC's not in a great area. It's in South Central LA. So we have like our one bar that we would go to, but everything else is we would go to frat houses. We would go to, people's, whatever it was, just a house. We would throw like house parties, but we weren't like out in LA. We weren't in downtown or, hitting up any of the clubs in Hollywood,
Right.
So that was really fun because it was a real college experience, and to, be good at the same time and be winning ball games. It was pretty fun.
It really is. It's like the top, like when you think of like what would you want to be if you could pick like any position, any school, it's like star quarterback
Yeah,
USC.
I feel like this is something you guys have probably talked about.
I think you're up there.
yeah.
Like that's got to be.
Kentucky Derby winning horse would be pretty good too. Your future prospects are pretty easy at that point.
Like a sick point guard at UNC maybe, but
That was good. Yeah.
But yeah, USC starting quarterback.
Is there
Yeah.
like a group chat that you're on? You got like Carson
no.
Palmer.
No, but I am like pretty close with most of the guys, most of the recent quarterbacks. Yeah. So
And Caleb
that's
Williams
pretty cool.
is pretty damn good.
Who's that? Caleb?
Yeah.
He's a beast, man. He's really
incredible.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
he's a
worried?
stud.
Are you worried though? USC having to play in the Big Ten. You guys kind of play a pussy brand of football.
That would be sure.
You ever been to Piscataway on a Friday night?
Yeah, you want to go? You want to go to play in West Lafayette?
I was
in the middle of
actually
November?
thinking about like, yeah, it's got to suck for a football team, but I was thinking about basketball and
Yes.
women's volleyball, like having to travel all those games,
Yes.
that far for that many games. I feel like that would be tough. dude.
Yeah, I'm happy USC and UCLA are in the Big Ten, but it does kind of like I liked watching Pac-12. Like it was fun when USC plays Arizona.
Was it fun? Did you even watch the Pac-12?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
Pac-12 after
actually,
dark.
I mean, you guys found a way to make it so that no one could watch the Pac-12. Whatever his name is, Larry, whatever, the Pac-12 commissioner.
Yeah.
Just bad move after bad move, but I love Pac-12.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was how I grew up watching USC, man.
Yeah.
But
Were you originally recruited to be a linebacker at USC?
so I played linebacker and receiver my sophomore year of high school. But that was, we had a senior quarterback who had kind of been waiting his turn to play. And I wanted to play varsity football. So the only way to get on the field was to play receiver and linebacker. So
True football guy.
yeah, just a ball, love ball. No, but it was great, man. Just to have that experience, and then there were actually some seniors that were getting recruited, some offensive linemen that were getting recruited, and Coach Ogeron comes out
our
there.
guy.
And he's got his old little camera out and like his flip camera or whatever it was. And he's like recording the guys going through bags and stuff. And I'm like, this is literally just like Blindside. Like, this is like them, him getting recruited. And then all of a sudden, like, we start doing linebacker drills, and we didn't have a linebacker that would get recruited to USC at the time. And he starts filming. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And then he just starts filming me as I'm going through the bags. And I'm like, what the heck is going on, dude? So that was a pretty crazy experience for him to, and then he came up to my coach afterwards. I didn't say or talk to him at all, but he went up to my coach and was like, hey, like, we think this kid has a chance, like, because I was a sophomore at the time and he saw something. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that senior quarterback ended up getting hurt, broke his collarbone in like the third to last game. And so I ended up going in the last couple games, like 2.5 games. And started my junior year, and started my senior year.
That actually shows. Like, if you hadn't been playing linebacker, you probably wouldn't have gotten that spot right at the end of the season.
Yeah.
To get in at quarterback.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You wanted to play varsity ball. That's awesome.
Yeah, I probably would have been playing JV or something. Would have just been the backup, and who knows if I would have been in good enough shape to run around and do some of the things that I did at quarterback.
Yeah. How far do you think you can throw football?
Question.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I would say probably like 65, 70.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
decent.
pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about a vortex
On a
football?
good day.
How far could you
65,
throw?
70.
You know those vortex footballs?
Like
the ones
the
with
Nerf?
the big tail on them.
Like the Nerf ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far do you think you could throw one of those bad boys? Probably like 120 yards.
I don't know, man. 120?
Yeah, I bet you could.
Yeah.
They got the tail. They spiral in the wind. It's the best toy ever.
Yeah. You just throw it up and it just keeps going.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably 121 yards or something like that.
All right.
What about Josh? You're good friends with Josh, our best friend. When he lets it rip,
I was actually texting him before this, and
Did he give you any advice?
Yeah, he didn't tell me to say hi to you guys or anything.
That's
messed up.
funny. He probably we call him every morning, so he probably was like, we already said hi.
Yeah. Well, you got a new phone. Did you?
He got a new phone
a while ago. Yeah.
I have that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Josh Allen new in our phone.
You don't think
Sometimes
so?
I call it the old one too, just for fun, for nostalgia.
You don't think we have Josh Allen's phone number?
Oh, are we doing it?
No. No, I have new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You made me like do a double take. I'm like, wait, the fuck?
I have a serious.
Josh said hi.
I have a serious question, if that's okay.
It's okay.
That's fine. Yep.
Your grandfather has the best name of all time, or had the best name of all time, respectfully.
Yeah.
Dick Hammer.
Yep.
When did you first realize what an awesome name that was?
Probably high school.
Yeah.
Sophomore, junior year of high school. Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't even I didn't even really put it together until then, to be honest. He was just Grampsy to me. But yeah, pretty epic name, his story too. And
yeah, he was a legend, right?
Yeah. One of the 4 original Marlboro men. He was captain of a firefighting squad in LA. He went to the 1964 Olympics, played volleyball. Played volleyball and basketball at USC as well.
He's like a true American hero.
He's a man's man.
Yeah.
I didn't even know him too. He died in '99, so I don't even know if it's real. To be honest.
But no, it's
very
real.
I never heard the stories from him.
Yeah.
It's very real. And his name is Dick Hammer on top of all that.
What a badass.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's got to give you tons of street cred, Dick Hammer.
Yeah.
All right, last question, Rhoback question. This has been awesome. RHOBACK.com. Use promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, all of it, Rhoback.com. All right, so Sam, this has been awesome. You're here at Tight End U. Are you the only quarterback here?
No.
Okay.
There's
others,
a few others.
But you got to be like, everyone's going to kind of love you around here because it's a bunch of tight ends and you get to get them the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. I get
So
to feed all of them for the next couple days.
Are you learning stuff here too? Or like, are you just like throw the ball?
Of course. Yeah, no, just to be able to hear these guys, because like we spend so much time in the quarterback room, obviously, and with the offense, we're not usually, with the tight ends talking about technique or how they're going to separate one-on-one, or, if it's zone and you got a little, in cut, like if they want to throttle down or anything like that. So like to be able to hear them kind of talk about football that way is going to be really cool for me, to be able to to be able to hear that and hear what they're thinking a little bit.
What about getting you out running a few routes? I saw that Thursday night game. I remember how
Did you say
fast
routes?
Routes. I remember.
I saw Sam's face. He's like, did this
Yeah, I
dude
was
just
like,
say routes?
I remember how fast you
you
are.
can say. I mean, you can say it however you want.
You're a
you
great
can say routes.
you're a great route runner.
Yeah.
I love watching your routes. But yeah, I remember you're sneaky fast.
Yeah, I'm probably won't be running any routes or routes. Yeah, definitely won't be running any routes. But no, probably not going to run any routes.
Just
this
slinging.
weekend.
You're back.
I might. Who knows? Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
back.
Are you
I'm
back?
back in on Sam Darnold.
I think you're back.
100%.
yeah. I mean, if you guys want to say that, sure.
No, I'm saying
I'm not.
it right
I'm
now.
not gonna be a little headline.
Okay,
No.
Sam Darnold's back. Put it. I said it.
Big cat.
I
All right.
Big Cat said it.
How about this? Are you feeling the healthiest that you have in years?
I feel really good.
There we go.
Yeah. I feel really good, healthy, ready to roll.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good headline right there. I always love that. Healthiest I felt in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel a little bit bad you didn't get the ball faster against Ohio State? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
That one sucked.
Not as bad as you.
All right, Sam. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Mount Rushmore time. I am very excited for this Mount Rushmore.
It's a good Mount Rushmore. There's a lot of meat on this bone.
It is a good Mount Rushmore. We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of best pisses.
How many times do you think you've pissed in your life?
Ooh.
Like 5 a day?
I'm like 8 a day.
10 a day.
Body armor water.
10 a day?
I'm sorry, that's a callback to the beers, and everyone thought that meant I drank 10 beers a day.
Yeah.
I think just off the top of my head, I'd say 10 million peas.
Yeah.
I've probably pissed 10 million times.
It's been a lot. That was actually
would have been a good stat. We
Yeah,
wanted
good
to
life
run.
stat.
lifetime
yeah.
stat.
Yeah.
That was actually funny. Before we started this one, we
Longest
said,
piss in your life.
Oh.
Ooh, we said we're gonna do the Mount Rushmore of peas, and Hank, I think for a second was like, you mean like green peas,
Like the letter, like
black-eyed peas?
yeah, I thought it was like things with the letter P.
I have a crazy piss stat.
Okay.
Every single water molecule on Earth has passed through a dinosaur's piss.
Okay, that's just not true.
That's right. It's like that stat where it's like
No,
every time you take a
seriously.
piss, you're pissing out Hitler's blood.
Yeah. How is that possible, Billy?
I just saw it.
Okay, so it's not.
So you've been Googling.
Yeah.
You Googled best pisses.
No.
Well, I want to know what videos those turned up.
No, I haven't been Googling. I just remembered that stat.
How is that possible though? There was water
because
before.
it's been millions of billions of years where dinosaurs were like alive and they drank so much water during that time that it passed through.
They drank all the water.
They at least passed through one dinosaur system.
All the water on Earth was drank by at least one dinosaur.
Yes.
Okay.
It's insane. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
I
insane.
don't
let
even
me
know
pull
how
it
they
up.
Figure that out.
That seems
How
like
they
one of
even
those
figure that
Neil
out?
deGrasse Tyson stats that he just
Yeah. Do you know how big the
farts
ocean
out of
is?
his brain. Yeah, they're not drinking salt water, right?
I guess. Yeah. All right. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
Hank and Max. Yeah, he confirmed. He Googled the exact thing and it came up. Hank and Max.
No, we're first.
Right. Billy and Jake.
That's correct, right?
Billy and Jake. Yes. Billy and Jake. Hank and Max. Me and PFT.
Okay.
Here we go.
1-1. Billy and I agreed on this. It's rare. The drunk at the bar piss.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good.
Waiting in line, long line, crowded bar. You've had a couple beers.
That graphic says drunk at the bar piss.
Yeah.
Not waiting in line piss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's drunk at the bar.
That's
piss.
drunk at the bar piss.
Being drunk at a bar and taking a piss.
Yeah, I still feel confident in it.
I'll say this,
it
not to denigrate. We're not
No,
denigrating.
denigrate.
Picks.
Go ahead.
We're not denigrating picks.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that on our list.
No way.
Nope.
Nope.
No
No,
way.
not
You're
have that on our
lying.
list.
You're lying.
No, we did not.
We didn't have it on our list. We have 14 deep list. We did not have that on our list.
They're not the ones voting.
It's a good pick.
It's a pick.
I'm actually surprised. We've had some bad picks. I didn't think this was.
Oh, it's not bad.
Worthy
it's
of
a
this
good
pick.
one.
Actually, great pick.
Hank, I think we
One's
should
tough.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We are going to go with piss after a long Uber ride.
Okay, that's a good one.
So you're stuck in an Uber for a long time. You
Maybe
don't
you're
want to
trying
ask
not
them to
to throw
pull
up on
over.
yourself.
You try not to throw up.
Yeah.
Try not to piss. You think you're like, oh, I can hold it, and then you're just basically sitting with your legs crossed for 20 minutes.
It is good, and you're wondering the whole time, am I going to make it?
Because if you're in your friend's car, you're just like pissing in a cup or pissing whatever you're pulling over. But if you're in an Uber, you just have to wait.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Big Cat, I think we go with number 2 on this list.
I think we go 1-2. We
Okay.
have 2 picks.
All right, you go 1.
All right.
I'll go 2.
All right. Our first pick is going to be after a movie piss. The best piss. You know, you get that the big soda.
You don't wanna get up.
You don't go take a piss after getting out of a movie theater.
Dude,
I pee during movies.
Yeah, I pee during movies.
I
as
never
well.
pee during
You know how
movies.
big
You
those
can't pee
sodas
during
are?
movies?
Yeah, your
Dude, why don't
bladder's
you-
expanded.
Oh, that's crazy.
you just
No, because
pee.
if you're the best pisses are, and I'm not going to denigrate, but the best pisses are when you can't control the situation. And then
Right,
you get to
like
pee.
leaving a movie to miss the plot.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can leave a movie.
No, you can't.
No problem.
That's
You
crazy.
do it all the
That's
time.
crazy.
How many times do you watch movies and you're looking at your phone and then you look back and you're like, oh shit, that's the
What?
same thing. Like
Yeah.
you stop paying
I'm talking
attention.
about going
for,
to the
like-
movie theater, and you don't.
same thing, just
no, I
watching a
don't look at
movie.
my phone while I'm at a movie theater, and then when you drink your entire soda, have your popcorn, you walk out, it feels great.
It is a piss.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right,
You guys
yeah.
piss during
That's-
movies? That's crazy.
That's not on our list.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this one is
this is
one shouldn't have slipped.
insane that you guys didn't take this already. Peeing in the snow. Pissing in the
Yep.
snow, writing your name in the snow,
Rocks.
watching it melt. You find a little
Rocks.
piece of ice, you
Not
melt
only
that. with
dogs
your
do
pee.
that.
Only dogs do that?
I've never done
What?
that.
Okay.
Jake.
I grew up
You've
in
never
Florida.
lived-
I
Yeah,
grew up
that's
in
true.
Florida. I didn't know that was
Being
a
in the
thing for
snow
humans.
is such a great
Yeah.
feeling.
Peeing
in the
so
snow is
was on our
awesome.
list. It's even better when it's really cold and your piss looks like it's like
Yes.
heating up.
Steaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually used to commit graffiti around campus by peeing my name into snowbanks, and it got to the point where I got in trouble for it. And I have multiple pictures of my name in. Actually, I shouldn't say this.
How'd they know it was you?
I wrote my name.
Oh. Okay.
That sounds badass.
Wasn't it you just writing the college's name?
Well, it was so goddamn cold that it just stayed frozen.
Got it.
All right. Our second pick is going to be In Your Pants in a Bathroom with Mark Schlereth.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Little pander pick.
Yep.
Great piss.
Very, very
Piss dogs.
Yep. Okay.
Very fun. Very funny.
No, that's fine. It's
All-time
pandering-
piss.
pandering pick.
so this are yeah no yeah 2
You went hard on the pander on round 2.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great.
All right. To wrap up the second round, we're gonna do the piss that passes the drug test.
That is good.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
that's
a good one.
pick.
Good pick.
That's a good pick.
Good
That was all
pick.
Billy. That was
Yeah,
all
that's
Billy.
Good
Great
pick.
pick.
Billy, why would you pick that?
That's a good pick.
I like
was
that Jake
Jason
was the
Clayton.
one that said that one though.
Okay, good pick. Good pick.
We're gonna go with our number 3.
Right there. Just read it.
I know.
He doesn't want to read it.
change
He
it.
doesn't want
I'm
to
not-
read it. He looked away from it when you pointed at it.
Piss during a long road trip.
Okay.
Okay.
But is
Like-
that
Like in the car
in the
or
car
pulled
or
over?
out? There's 2 different things.
Like at a rest stop.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, like, what do you guys want us to write on the graphic? then?
no, that's fine. At a rest
They're
stop.
talking about our 5.
Yeah.
Rest stop pick.
It's a rest stop piss. That's fine.
Okay, so piss at a rest stop.
Yeah.
No. Road trip. We'd like it road trip.
Road trip rest stop piss.
Yeah.
This is
We can do
just
that.
the worst version of ours, but okay.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah. No,
we
you
said
guys
a
are
long
going to do.
Uber. You're just a long car ride.
No, but you stop. You take a break. You
Have
pull
you ever
over.
driven for like
No,
3
you guys
hours?
just love taking different variations of our picks. That's
What are
fine.
you talking about?
No,
Your
that's fine.
Uber, an Uber's
No,
only
no, no,
tops
no,
like
that's fine.
40 minutes.
Max, stop
Yeah.
A
denigrating.
road
no,
trip
it's fine.
piss is like 3 hours.
You just did a pick of a moment that you were hitting like 183 at Hofstra when it happened.
Well, I didn't make that pick.
Okay.
I hit 213. Thank you very much.
Sorry, that was mean. Because that is sick that you actually played college baseball.
3 home runs.
Like, yo, I'm being honest. That's sick.
Now you're pandering to
No,
me.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I
What do
hate.
you call yourself?
The Matt Stairs of the CAA.
Rules.
Yeah, hate pandering. Pander picks are whack. Our next pick is going to be in the Sirius studio, standing next to Ed Sheeran.
Okay, very good. So basically,
You're stealing our lives.
you guys just want to be us.
You're stealing our lives.
It's like when Jay Peterman took.
I mean,
all
that's the
Kramer's
most talked about
stories.
piss in the history of
Yeah.
this
All right,
podcast.
you guys are trying to get everyone to vote for us.
Those are iconic pisses.
Okay.
Those are
Okay,
some of the
good.
best pisses I could ever think
All
of.
right. They were
Pandering
good pisses.
City.
They were both good pisses, but not your stories.
Yeah.
Not your Cirky, not your monkey.
They're you guys. One of them is a video. Everyone's seen it. Everyone loves piss dogs, and one of them you've talked about every other podcast for 7 years. So
Okay.
Whatever, that's fine.
iconic pisses.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. PFT,
Stop-
we have our whole board still.
Stop sweating us so hard. You guys sweat us. You know that?
Yeah, you do.
Off these
Okay.
nuts.
I'll go one and then you just pick whatever you want because I love our whole list.
Okay.
this one shouldn't have lasted this long either. The shower piss.
Yep,
The
that's a good
shower
pick.
piss is elite.
Good
Hank
pick.
and I had a debate about this.
Why?
Before.
I'm not a shower piss guy.
I was
What?
I was
How
like,
do you clean your
What do you
feet?
fucking mean you're not a
no,
shower
no.
piss
I'm,
guy?
I'm down to go against my partner here. We were outside, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what
He
to say.
said, how do you clean your feet?
That's hilarious.
That's how you're
That's
supposed to get all the fungus
But
out.
I was like, oh, shower piss. He's like, what? I'm like, what do you mean?
Hank,
and
what
he's
are you
like,
talking
shower
about?
pisses are so gross.
How can you not pee in the shower?
It's like automatic that I pee in the shower. I'll hold a piss to go in the shower.
For sure. The water hits you, you have to, even if you just pissed, you have to pee again in the shower.
It's also kind of badass when you're like a little dehydrated and your piss is like yellow in the shower and it's
Yeah.
like cool different colors.
Yeah, Moises Alou used to piss on his own hands.
That's
Make him
cool.
tough.
I shit before
shower.
piss during.
Yeah.
Shit before
I
shower,
forgot
piss
one
during
that
shower.
we could have
if you
done
if
too.
you like
I
doing
wanted
that,
to
take B vitamins, and your
I think
piss
I'm gonna
turns
go with the
electric.
last one on our list.
That one might be just an honorable mention, but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't pee in the shower. So PFT, if you want to do last one, I like it, but
I'm
I
a bathtub
also
guy.
I also think 6-7 is elite.
6-7 is good.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, not the last one. Second to last one.
Let me see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Our last pick, we're going to take peeing onto a smoldering fire.
Putting
A fire that's going out, putting out the fire. So
Rules.
putting
Billy, I
out
know
your
you know
fire
that
piss.
rules.
That's a great pick.
I know you know that rules, Billy. You can't fight against it because you love it.
One of the
There's
first
going camping.
You got your own fire hose.
Yeah, just being like, oh, I'll put it out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
It is good.
one of the first memes I ever saw was like a kid pissing with like your favorite team and then pissing on his rivals' logos.
Yeah.
You guys seen that one?
Calvin
You're
and
talking about
Hobbes.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin and Hobbes.
I have a question. I've never
Yeah.
done that. I think it sounds sick. What does that? What does like hot piss like that smell like?
It doesn't. You're outside, so it doesn't. Really,
Smells like
Okay.
burnt. Yeah, it smells great.
Yeah.
No,
It's
that's
just
what it
the
is, Hank.
end of the fire.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Smells
But
like-
it is.
banana.
It is an awesome.
Yeah, no, I can see that being sick.
Smells
I've
like
never done that, though.
masculinity.
Calvin
The
and Hobbes.
sizzle.
goated.
Especially if it's at night. So
Yeah,
then you
it
can
sounds like
see what's
it
still
sounds
lit.
like fajitas.
Yeah, and it's like
no,
fire
that
smoke
sounds
smells
sick.
great.
That sounds sick. That sounds
Okay.
Good pick. We are gonna go with our last pick in the ocean.
Okay.
Good pick.
We were debating that.
We thought about that.
Yeah.
We did shower piss. We think that's a better piss, so we didn't want to do two water.
No,
pisses.
again, we're talking about all of your guys' pisses are very controllable. Like you piss in the shower, you could piss in the toilet. You wait.
What is that? But that you're
like,
making it. You're making it
Peeing in the ocean. You're at the beach. You don't have an option. You can walk a million miles in the sand to go to a porta potty, or you can just go in the ocean.
No one
But
says it's a bad pick.
Yeah, but you're confusing something right now. You're basically saying it can only be a piss that you really have to do.
Those are the best ones.
Okay, so explain to me peeing with Mark Schlereth.
You had to go. Everyone
I
had to
didn't.
go.
I was standing literally next to a toilet. I could have peed in the
But
toilet.
the video,
we were in the bathroom.
it wouldn't have made the list if you had just
That's
gone
a
in the
lot
toilet.
closer than getting up and getting out.
It
of
would
a
be a
movie.
lot less of iconic
Okay.
if you just pissed in the
Interesting.
toilet.
There's some holes in your arguments. Not to denigrate.
Nope. It's just, I feel bad for women that they don't get to do most of these.
All
pisses.
of these are just dudes rock.
I mean, ocean shower probably. They
the
get to do
ocean they can
those,
do.
but it'd be
Yeah,
very
yeah.
dangerous for a woman to put out a fire with her piss.
Wait, how could they do it in the shower? It just goes down their leg.
Yeah,
I feel
kinda
like they
straddle.
probably do it in the
just
shower.
open up
They
a little
just
bit.
squat over the
No,
drain.
I think they just
No, they
they
just
just
go.
stand.
It just falls out. Whenever a woman stands up, all her piss falls out her vagina.
Yeah.
Maybe this is why women go to the bathroom together because like they don't get any other good pisses,
Yeah,
so they just hang out. Girls will be girls.
or they have to like hold them above the toilet.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, last pick. Some
We
great
had our
honorable
power
mentions.
rankings. We have our top 4. We agreed on it.
Wait, but you.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
You've announced because this one I thought was gonna go. This one I thought was gonna go so much earlier. That's why I didn't bring it. Didn't put it higher.
This one is so
No,
relatable.
No.
You
it's
guys
not-
get two.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And
Go
then we
ahead,
get
give
to
us
choose.
a shot.
Okay.
All right. Pissing to get out of class.
Okay. Puerto Rico al baño.
Everyone's done
4 for
that. You
4.
get the bathroom pass.
But
Waste
that's not
10
even
to 15
pissing.
minutes.
That's like you just.
Well,
Yeah, it's just break.
sometimes it is.
yeah, I wouldn't even go.
But everyone's
piss.
done it. It's relatable.
Okay.
Which is why the middle of the night piss
Okay, we're going with Jake's pick.
is the what?
Yeah.
the cousin of the middle of the night drink.
The middle of the night piss is more annoying.
It's not really enjoyable.
Because when you wake up, you're like, oh, I have to get out
you're
of
like,
bed.
I have to piss. This sucks.
You try to close
Like getting
your
out
eyes
of
and you're
class, it's like you can go
You feel
15
like-
minutes for peeing for 30
You
seconds.
feel like a bitch when you have to piss in the middle of the night.
No, but then you wake up and you're like, oh, it's 3 a.m. I can sleep for another 3 to
I could see that.
6
That part,
hours.
yes.
And you're like, oh,
But I'm
nice.
usually mad at myself when I have to piss in the middle.
You're
of
mad
the
that
night.
you have to get up, and then you try to will yourself to go back to sleep, and then you realize this is going to get worse before it gets better.
No, then you check the perimeter.
I like the class one. That's. I mean, everyone did oh, can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, and you're not going to the bathroom, but sometimes you are.
Oh, we left a good one on the board.
Well,
What-
honorable mentions.
Trust me.
Wiping off the stains on a toilet bowl with your piss.
Oh yeah,
Like cleaning up the toilet with your pee.
yeah. This one is just a personal one, but the sink piss is elite.
I thought you were going to say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I understand that I'm in a minority here. I'm a persecuted class when it comes to the sink piss, but it is awesome. Also,
Pissing in your side yard when you
yeah, pissing if you have a side yard, coming home and not even pissing outside before you get in.
Like during a pool party,
Yeah.
you don't want to go inside. You're all muddy and
well,
dirty.
one of our picks, and I don't want to hear anyone who disagrees with this, but I piss in every pool I've ever been in.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Really?
100 Yes. All the
Oh,
time.
Jake.
All the
friend's
time.
house?
Yes.
Every
Every
pool
pool.
I've
That's rude.
ever been in
That's rude.
my entire life,
Every pool.
I've pissed.
It's one thing if it's like a public pool, like a water park.
No, it's
but
the same.
no,
Your
no,
friend's
Pool's
house.
fine.
Yeah.
It's
No.
already filled with dinosaur piss.
Yeah.
There's a hot tub. What's your thing?
No,
Oh, I piss in
no,
hot tubs.
no, no, you don't piss in hot tubs.
I do, Billy.
No, that's the dilution is not there. in
Yeah,
hot
I do,
tub.
Billy.
I feel a little bit worse about doing it, but
Yeah.
But it's also so
Sometimes-
hot it makes you piss.
sometimes I will get up, but I'm not going to sit
You
here and
can-
say
you-
that I've never done it.
I pee in hot tubs. I'd say 60% of the time.
Yeah, hot tubs are not.
Yeah.
Now I will
Yes,
make an
yes.
effort
A
to
cra-
get if there's an acceptable place
yes.
to pee that's nearby where I don't have to go inside.
Correct.
I will
Th-
use
this is-
that.
Correct.
This
But-
is this is respectful.
And you know what?
Yes.
Here's my difference actually. I don't think I ever pee in an indoor hot tub.
Okay, I can see how that makes sense. It feels a
smell
little
could-
grosser.
The smell
Yeah.
could stick around
Yeah,
longer.
I'm about that 50-60% hot tubs, 101% in pools.
Yes.
I will stand not even getting in the pool and piss in the pool.
Dude, hot tubs.
That's how much I like pissing in pools.
The thing is, hot tubs will turn a different color if
That's
you have
the
a
wild
bunch
tale.
of.
Not
Yeah,
true.
That's not true.
It is
That
true.
dye does not
That's
exist.
not
watch
true.
Grown Ups.
Actually,
I
Yes.
pissed in a hot tub last week.
when you
Did
listen
not
to
change
this, when
anything.
you listen to this, you guys have all seen the dirty hot tubs. Tweet them at Big Cat and PFT.
Okay, cool. Well, I go and clean hot tubs and then I make them dirty.
Here's the thing: is we are just saying what people are too afraid to admit.
Correct.
And in fact, I think Billy pees in hot tubs.
Yeah,
I think
he
that you're-
definitely does.
I think
Well,
you're in
that's why I
denial.
look at them and they're like, "Oh, it's dirty."
Yeah, so you do pee in hot
Yeah, you
tubs.
do.
But I
pee in
try
hot
not
tubs.
to.
This is my point.
Yeah,
with
I
pool.
don't go out of my way to pee in a hot tub, but
You
if the
soil
situation
hot tubs.
presents itself to
Yeah,
me, then I
When
will.
the situation's in the hot tub,
This is my point with pools. There's two types of people in the world: people who piss in pools and liars. That's it. Jake, I don't want to hear
I'm
from
not
you. You're
in-
a mutant.
I'm not okay, but you agree I'm not in those
Yeah,
categories.
you're a mutant.
You've
Fine.
never done it, Jake? Ever?
Well, you did lie about your hole in one.
Besides that,
Yes.
Jake, you've never done it?
have I peed in a pool before?
Ever.
I don't think so. No.
Oh my god.
Definitely in the ocean.
You know, every swimmer does it.
I love peeing
Really?
in pools.
Yes.
Like the Olympic-sized
Every
pools.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Every swimmer.
It's
Yep.
the best. Also, after an airplane ride, I know you can piss on an airplane, but I mean, there's a reason why the urinals are packed right outside of a gate.
Yeah, I had that on the. If you're after an airplane ride when you're on the window
Yeah.
because you don't want to get up.
I also said that pissing on an airplane is probably Mount Rushmore of worst.
It's
Like,
bad
yeah.
piss.
Yeah.
that
You're
just
shaking.
being in
Yeah.
that bathroom
Same
is
with
the
porch
worst.
buses.
Buses is worse.
Yes,
Bus
yes,
is actually
yes,
the worst.
yes.
Pissing in a bottle on a road trip and not having to stop.
Yep.
Elite.
We had pissing in a bottle. Yeah.
Elite.
Peeing off of any elevated surface.
Yep.
And then watching it fall down.
Watching it
is
fall
always
down.
Fun. I had a dog pissing on a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Just a classic of the genre.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Any long line like at a sporting event? It's like 15, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
but that kind of sucks.
That's
But
what
no,
you
but-
guys
no, but
wanted
the-
to say for
the
your
moment
first
you
pick.
Yeah.
the moment you get to the front.
Yeah, no, that's
is
good.
good. It's
Yeah.
good.
The pissing in between cars at a football tailgate, also awesome.
Open up the doors.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're just like, because you've been drinking and you're just like, I need to piss. Just stand there.
pissing between subway cars,
Haven't done that.
exhilarating.
Yeah.
Alley pisses.
That sounds awful.
Alley pisses are great. That's a great piss.
Porta potty is one of the worst.
You find a nice dumpster to go behind in an alley so you're shielded. Oh, that's the best.
The first piss after an STI clears up.
Yep.
Great piss.
Also, golf course.
No pain.
Golf course piss is a great piss. Outdoors.
Do you guys think peeing at a nice course is rude? Like, is there
No,
like?
I actually think the nicer the
no.
course, the more open it is to that. Yeah.
There is no, like, peeing outside just is.
Yeah.
It just is what
But
it is.
I feel like if we were lucky enough to play Augusta one day, like, we wouldn't do that.
Dude, it's great. Because my son is so young and he like is potty trained. When he has to pee when we're outside, I'll just let him pee anywhere, like on the street. I don't give a fuck.
Has anyone ever got a public urination?
I have.
I have as well.
I have.
I
Really?
have as well.
In
Yeah.
college.
What happened?
college.
They
It's
just write
college.
something
It's
up?
college happens.
Yeah.
Just college.
Do you get fined or it's just
Yeah,
like a
the
The
Fine.
cop was such a
Slap
dick.
on the
He
wrist.
came over. He was
The
like
cop
laughing with
actually,
me.
yeah, he comes over, he shakes your hand.
It's always
then
worth
he-
$200.
But then he,
75.
mine was expensive.
I was 200.
I think mine was 200. Yeah.
Let's see. Did no one pick the morning piss?
Morning piss is
That's
good.
crazy. That's a great piss,
Always, color check. That's when it's exciting. Like,
yeah.
I'm hydrated,
and you just feel great.
or I'm
Good
not
teammate.
hydrated.
Yeah. Bad teammate.
The sneaky piss when you get away with pissing when you're really not supposed to
When are you not supposed to piss?
in various these situations.
What? Go
Like
on.
outside, like when no one notices that you're even pissing because you're
okay.
like doing it casual.
Okay.
Like there's something in front of
Like
you.
a
And, like, people
Wizinator
walk by,
piss?
like, not pissing.
Have you guys ever done a Zoom piss where they don't know
Yeah.
that you're peeing on a Zoom
Yes.
call?
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
done that. It's crazy. What a rush.
With your camera still on?
Yeah, camera's still
Yeah.
on.
Oh, wow.
It's like you're basically like that guy. What's his name?
Tubin.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dubin.
Yeah.
You guys ever pissed while riding a bicycle? Because I've been able to pull that off. And I was sick.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Like I've had it.
You
get
lock your legs.
It's gotten squoze out of me.
Yeah.
They probably do that during like the Iron Man, right?
Are you still pedaling the bicycle?
No, you lock your legs.
Oh,
and you just piss off to the
okay.
side. Can't do it in a wind, obviously.
And you need to get a little bit of speed behind
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
With in your pants or
No,
dick
just
out?
you get your dick out and just fucking go off to the side.
Is it a thing in other sports or just like rugby where they take a knee on the field and you just pull your dick to the side and pee on the field?
No, you do that.
Yeah.
That was just for
I
sport.
did that at Lollapalooza one year.
The bike is just for sport, right?
Yeah, no, it's just to see
There's
how-
no.
I just like pissing,
Right,
like,
right.
in random like places I'm not supposed to.
Yep.
Pools that
was
you
trying
are
to-
supposed to piss in a pool.
I was trying to think of a situation where it would be convenient to pee on a
If you're in a
bike.
bike race, I've never been in a bike
Yeah,
race.
no, that's loser stuff.
All right, I think we. Oh, this is one that we totally missed. Ice in the urinal.
Yeah.
That was kind of Jake's, yeah.
Fucking brutal miss. Brutal miss. That is when you get an ice in your urinal. Also, I like this might be weird, but I liked the Wrigley troughs because you just don't. There's no like you don't have to aim or anything. You just stand there and piss. It is a little weird because you are standing like dick to dick with a bunch of dudes, but there's also just no. It's just free reign.
Yeah. If you can squeeze in, you can make it.
It's like a wide open receiver.
There's a concert venue in Northern Virginia that had one of those troughs, except it was a circle bowl. So you had to stand up.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
it was
those.
probably like 20 feet wide. It was
Yes.
massive. And you had to walk up to it, and there were guys just on the other side of the bowl
Yes.
with their dick out peeing at you.
I've
and you
seen
had
that.
to pee at them into this big ass. It was like a bird bath
Yeah.
that you were pissing into. It sucked. That might be the worst
No,
piss.
that rocks.
Like, in theory, it rocks, but until you've been at one of those things at a Poison concert when you're 17 years old and you've got probably 30, 55-year-old guys with their dicks out peeing right at you, reality hits you hard and it's not that cool.
Yeah, that I've seen those. Those are brutal because you're just staring at
Oh,
someone.
the pissing contest. At a
What's-
time, it was fun.
What was the pissing contest?
Who can piss the
Oh,
farthest?
sword fights. Yeah.
No. Like you're like out in a lake and you're trying to see who can piss the farthest.
Oh yeah. Sword fights are also
Sword fights with the
fun.
boys, yeah.
Yeah, so I
like,
do it with
yeah.
my son. It's awesome. Sword fight all the time. I fucking dominate him.
I like the urinals that touch the floor. Like they're so tall, you could literally just piss on the floor.
Yeah. Although those get a little splashback.
They can, yeah.
Yeah, those get a little splashback.
X doesn't mark the spot.
Yeah. I should have done. I love pissing in pools. I want to piss in a pool right now.
Oh, my God.
Like so bad.
We should do a podcast from a pool.
Yeah, I just want to just go
Just
into a
peeing
pool
on
just to
ourselves the whole
piss and
time.
then get right out.
I think there's
Jake,
a
have you've never pissed in a pool?
No, I was just I tapped PFT on the shoulder. Like at a water park when I was younger. It's like
I think there's a pool where we're staying.
Yes.
You wanna
Yeah,
piss?
Jake, you should do
You
it.
want to piss in it?
See, like that's a nice hotel. Like I would
Yeah, I know.
feel
It's
rude
cool.
doing
That's-
that.
So you'd
Even
feel
more
better
reason to
about
piss
doing
in
it around poor people?
Yeah.
That's messed up, Jake.
I would do it in my own pool, like if I were to do it for the first time. Because
Okay.
then, like, I'll upset my mom, but she'll get over it.
Now I want to get invited to your house just to piss in your pool.
How would she know? That's the thing. They never know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't have to tell
Yeah.
your mom,
Right.
Mom, I
No,
peed in the
exactly.
pool
Yeah.
today.
Like, I would
Right.
feel less
get-
guilty doing it to her than to a random stranger's
Jake,
pool.
I guarantee you your mom pees in her pool.
And shout out, by the way, whoever started the blue dye like rumor back in the day that just got kids to not piss in pools. Like, oh, they put blue dye, so if you piss, it will. Has it ever happened?
No, never.
Right.
It's not a real thing.
But they did a great job of scaring all the little kids.
It's child abuse.
Yeah, I powered through that. Mentally tough. Just peed anyway. Okay, good Mount Rushmore, everyone.
Today's Mount Rushmore is brought to you by Stella Blue Coffee. Amazon Prime Day is here. Help make Stella Blue Coffee the #1 coffee and cold brew on all of Amazon. 20% off Stella Blue on Amazon. 20% off. That's a screaming good deal. It's the best price that you will ever get Stella Blue Coffee for. And for every purchase, a portion of the proceeds goes directly towards helping Paws Animal Shelter. Also, Paws, shout out Paws. I'm going to be in the market for a new dog. In a couple weeks, I'm going to go to Paws. I'm going to have them try to find me a brand new dog to adopt. They're a great organization, and they've teamed up with Stella Blue. Paws helps dogs find homes. And Amazon Prime Day, it runs July 11th and July 12th. Stella Blue is 20% off if you subscribe. It's actually even cheaper than that. Premium coffee for less than $4 a week. Cold brew, K-Cup pods, ground beans, whole beans, coffee available now. Great coffee, better purpose.
Okay, yeah, do go buy, and if you buy on Amazon Prime Day, please leave a review for Stella Blue Coffee. It helps a lot. I told you guys we had a Monday reading, and I tipped off Memes that I wanted to make sure he was on the show today. So Memes, I want you to chime in whenever you feel necessary. I'll jump around, but here's the Monday reading.
It has to be about memes, right?
Well, kind of. It comes from Slate, and it's titled "The Reply Guys Who Won." Repeatedly commenting on your crush's Twitter posts is a terrible dating strategy until it isn't. And it's an entire article about dudes that are reply guys who ended up dating the chicks they were replying to. I'm gonna read a couple snippets, but this is literally the story. I'm actually upset they didn't use Memes in this article because he was our reply guy that we ended up fucking. Not actually. Not actually.
Just dry humping in the locker room.
Yeah, right. Okay, so all right, here it is. All right, Ariel, a 32-year-old flight attendant in Los Angeles, actually married one of her reply guys. They recently celebrated her second wedding anniversary. She remembers his replies to her tweets back when they were first talking as being a cut above. It wouldn't just be like you're hot. The way he did it was so much more delicate and sweet and poetic and not like disgusting. Ariel's not her real name. And then it talks to the reply guy who says, Ivan, a 37-year-old lawyer and Ariel's husband, started following his now wife in 2017 when a picture of her happened to cross his feed one fateful day. I thought to myself, this is the most beautiful face I've ever seen in my life. This is a guy online who sees a face online and says, wow, I need this. He said with around 5,000 followers, she wasn't hugely famous or anything, but to Ivan, who had 19 followers, that's a perfect reply guy number, by the way. Like 19
Probably
followers.
Followed 3,000 people.
Yes, is perfect. But with 19 followers, she was way out of his league. He hit follow, but he didn't interact with her for more than a year. I didn't even have the courage or self-confidence to even be a reply guy at that point. So he was a reply guy in waiting.
He was a lurker. Yeah, playing it cool, getting the entire landscape.
Here's the best part. But after a while, he started to notice a way he could differentiate himself. Every reply guy has had this epiphany, by the way, being like, no, she's going to fuck me. I would see under every post that she had all these dudes that were just like, wow, beautiful, gorgeous. Ivan continued, I was just like, I don't want to do that. She gets that so many times from all these people all over the country. If he could show he wasn't like the rest of them, he might have a shot. This is a real article, by the way. An opportunity to break the silence finally arose in 2019. I posted something like, This is from Ariel. I posted something like, I had a bad day at work. Who wants to buy me a steak? Ariel said, and so our first real interaction was on Venmo because he sent me $20 for a steak.
This is a very dangerous article because it's giving
This is the worst.
It's giving so much hope to so many guys out there that they're just like, you know what? I just got to post harder. I just haven't posted enough yet.
Oh my God. Reply guys are finally winning. It's a whole article about reply guys just finding a way to reply their way into relationships with hot chicks online.
Yeah, Memes, do you have a moment where you're like, hey, I think I might be in with these guys?
So my first tweet when I created the part of my meme account, Big Cat retweeted it, and I got 1,000 followers instantly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got your reply. You were just like, boom, it's on site. Love at first sight.
I was like, I think I got something here.
Do you remember what it was?
I think it was Coach Doug's it was that photo that's in the studio of the guy on the water ski.
Yeah.
With Coach Doug's photoshopped onto it.
Oh man. Here's one other guy.
Sounds like a banger.
Devin is a 32-year-old journalist who is a following in the world of Philadelphia sports Twitter. And last summer, a guy named Eric, himself a known quantity in that scene to a lesser degree, very publicly declared himself her reply guy. He started tweeting about her and sending silly replies to posts of hers. I posted a photo of me and my friend at a Phillies game and was like, I want you to hit me with a baseball bat. And now they're dating.
That guy rocks.
He's fucking the best. The best. It was a bit, but it also wasn't. And it became a community preoccupation. So many other people within Philly sports Twitter would kind of weigh in, and even other guys and girls would be like, it was so nice when Eric saved my cat from a burning building.
Yeah.
He got everyone helping him.
Yeah.
And he helped me and my grandma across the street. Corny stories that obviously aren't true. Devin said, but it was just cute. It was like everyone kind of had his back and shipped us in a way.
Yeah, Hank
So
would
look
never
at
do that. Hank would never do that for his boy Tom Brady.
Yes. This is a whole article about reply guys finding a way in. So, yeah, very dangerous, PFT. I completely agree.
I do want to hear I want to fast forward like 50 years from now, 60 years from now, when they have grandkids. And like, how'd you guys end up meeting? So, well, I told your grandma that she was so hot that I wanted her to hit me in the face with a baseball bat.
Yeah, so I was actually her number one reply guy. So it was pretty beautiful. It was a beautiful relationship from the start. So yeah, reply guys finally have a win.
Well, let's go around the room real quick because I'm pretty sure that most people in this room have some sort of a reply guy situation that they found themselves in. Like, Big Cat, I know that you would reply to Russillo a lot.
Yeah, I reply guyed him, trying to get him to lift with me.
I was a big reply guy for Florio, honestly.
Yep, and we have reply guys. Shout out FSU Brando.
Yeah,
love that guy.
Love that guy. Clue Haywood.
Yep, big reply guy. I have another reply guy who I retweet sometimes. I need to give a shout out to.
Bully football.
Bully football.
He just bullies me after every tweet.
That's literally all he does?
Yeah, he just like shits on me. It's really funny.
That sounds really fun. Do you guys have any reply guys that you just like know and you're like, yeah, that's my guy? Oh yeah, this guy.
I outlasted the kid that used to tweet at us about getting. Actually, never mind. I'm not even going to say that.
Oh, what?
There was a reply guy, but I outlasted him. He was fighting for a response for like 2 years. I'm sure you guys saw some of them, but
oh, will Hank ever get the lottery ball?
No. It was before that.
Ruled.
It was before that. But he's dead. He gave up.
He actually died?
I hope so.
The moral of the story is that if you're a reply guy out there and you just comment on hot chicks' pictures all the time, don't give up. It's the meme where the guy's digging for diamonds and there's one guy that gives up and he's like an inch away from finding the diamond mine. The next post might be the one that does it.
Yeah, I mean, when we run the Greg Olson interview next week, I have a funny story about my guy VP of Big Cat Corp, who was an original reply guy, who is like part of my life now. So I guess he should have been in this article as well. He found his way into my life. It's reply guys. They win.
PFT, is Miley responding?
No, but it is funny. Like when I tweet at Miley and everybody like backs me up, like they back up this one guy. It's like, yo, thank you for donating your Lambo to my grandmother. She's really sick and had a hard time getting to the hospital last week.
Dude, Maybe you need to get like a Photoshop picture of you in a Phillies jersey and be like, I just want you to hit me with a bat.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I might be over Miley, low key.
Oh, no way.
She's too skinny. I like Kim Kardashian type figures.
No, Hank's not gonna like that, so he'll talk.
No, PFT. You could go for Kim K. That'd be nice. It'd be an upgrade for you.
I would not. Me and Kim K. I would never work. She would break me in half.
It's just like when you're at the level that you're at with Tom. It's like it's impossible. It's almost impossible for him to upgrade.
No, yeah, no. You're right, Hank. Like
if any of us were dating Kim K, like that's great for us.
The true definition of a best friend is talking your friends out of having sex with insanely attractive women.
Mm-hmm.
How would you go crazy if you started dating Kim K? Like, what do you think would happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be a power couple.
He would fall back into his old Franny Lydon ways.
That'd be so awesome if Kim K dumped Hank because he golfed too much. Like, I just want a man around more.
Hank, can you tell us like who would be an acceptable person for Tom Brady to date?
Good question. Good question. I know what Hank's. He wants a little class. What about Sydney Sweeney? Too young?
Too young.
Okay. What about
Shakira?
Okay, Shakira.
She's married.
Kate Winslet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want like a class.
Anne Hathaway.
Meryl Streep.
Gross.
Pippa Middleton.
Oh,
Melissa McCarthy.
No, he could date Kate. He could
Lupita
date
Nyong'o.
Kate Middleton.
Kate Middleton's.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Yeah. Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Think about that. Think about that.
She would just nag him.
She would have bangers.
Yeah. All right, that's our show. By the way, takeys are coming on Friday, so everyone be on your best behavior. Like and subscribe. Tell everyone to subscribe. Go subscribe on some extra phones because takeys are coming Friday, and we want the AWLs to go for 8 in a row, but it might not happen. So
I will say I appreciated a lot of AWLs were earning their takeys by reaching out and telling me how I kind of got screwed in Dungeons and Dragons. Everything that happened at the end, I should have got benefited a lot more kills. So there was a lot. It was an overwhelming amount of DMs and responses of people being like, "Hey, just so you know, Big Cat tried to screw you, but we got your back."
That doesn't
So
sound like
thank you.
award-winning listeners. It sounds like they're being just Hank simps.
Yeah, they're Hank simps. They're corporate suits. They're bootlickers. Can you stop clicking that thing? Max is asking you to stop clicking that thing.
I'm not me.
There's something in your hand that you keep playing with, and it's making a sound.
Yeah.
This
is there fact or fiction? Is there something in your hand, in your right hand, right now?
Show your hand.
Guess what it is.
Well, it's some golf-related. Yeah. Fuck you. All right. Jesus Christ. PFT. How was the fourth though? It's good numbers.
6-9. I won.
18.
I won.
That was nice.
Bitch.
Really, that was nice. He was
He
ready.
was
He
all
was
on
ready.
me. He's too close to me.
I was
right
also
now.
distracted. I'm watching the end of this USA Canada game.
Yeah, it's all right.
More concerned with soccer.
Okay. I'll go 17.
26.
I'm gonna go 48 for the size of Kim Kardashian's ass.
Last thing, forgot. If this is going to be a weird thing to say, but just trust me that we have good intentions. If you live anywhere between Buffalo and Detroit and have a big piece of land that you wouldn't mind the boys coming over to and building a really big hole, hit us up.
PMT intern at barstoolsports.com.
We want to fucking dig a hole.
We have excavating experience.
No, we don't. But yes, so we want someone who's willing to let us build, let's just say 3 hours of hole digging, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah, only real inquiries, please. This is not going to go well. There's no way this is going to go well.
Only
We're going to show up to like some dude's like a fucking apartment complex.
Yeah, we need to see the deed to your house.
Send us to your house pictures. You in front of the picture with your phone out and the timestamp.
And a dig safe report.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Billy.
Yeah.
See, excavating.
But also would be kind of funny if there wasn't a dig safe report.
Or if you just own it. If you own a
that's
beach.
very dangerous.
Yeah. Bonus points if you think maybe there's some oil on your property.
I still think we should do East Palestine and help get rid of some of that toxic dirt there. Put ourselves on the front line.
It's on the list. All right.
1.
Memes, you ever gotten this?
No. 1.
Okay. What was your numbers, PFT?
20.
And Hank?
48.
Hank?
26.
Okay.
Martin St. Louis.
$64.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
64 and 64.
Love you guys.
All right.
Tied for the lead. with
Hummingbirds
84.
have eggs the size of peas.
10 times.